Let's keep on marching on. I mean, keep on marching on. Keep on. Hello! It's kind of funny. Guten Morgen! Guten slightly late and Morgen. Sometimes like, oh wait, wrong accent. Sometimes before, oh, all right, sometimes before the stream starts, I'm like singing normally. Oh wait, I don't fucking even know. Sometimes before stream, I'll be like singing something normally, and then stream will start, and all of a sudden, my voice will go super stupid. I don't know what it is. Maybe it shouldn't be like that. Wait, I'm sending messages. Okay. Here, I'll send it. Okay, good morning. Good morning. I am like put together. And my airhead blonde woman, Oshi. Oh, wait, that's me.
Marjorie tipped $10.
Okay, and everything is working. Everything. Okay, good. We're southern France today, mademoiselle. Oh, like Nice? Is Nice in southern France? I have never been. I've only been to like one place in France. Is like Nice? My TTS didn't work. No, don't worry. I'm gonna get it. Don't worry. I was chatting this morning. So I was chatting this morning, and so yeah, missed his. I know. Thank you for the helpful reminders.
Shot in the dark, but winter's about to end.
Yes.
Could we get a stream with the Frosted Love outfit?
Yeah,
it's
sure.
my favorite outfit of yours, and we're probably not gonna see it again much as it gets warmer.
Would you mind if we did it on YouTube, or do you want it on Twitch? Because it doesn't have redeems on it. It also was not VBridger updated. Would you mind doing it on YouTube, or do you want it on Twitch? All right, okay. It's not VBridger updated. We didn't update all the outfits. We only updated some of them. I guess I could update it. Damn, everyone playing Arena. I know! I raided Rooney yesterday, and then Rooney raided into someone, and then someone else raided into Mogu, and then Mogu raided into someone. Holy fuck, my screen was the same scene in RE9. I think I saw the exact same guy in RE9 like 5 times last night. Because everyone was just playing the intro over and over and over. All Resident Evil. So I saw the guy with the goggles, and then I saw the guy with the goggles, then I saw the guy with the goggles, then I saw the guy with the goggles. I was like, okay, this is the whole... Yeah, I wasn't really looking at my computer screen. I just let it sit for a bit, and that's what happened. So, RE9 came out. Yep, saved yourself $70. Yeah. Have you had that feeling of deja vu? Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room with Resident Evil 9. It made me crazy. I'm watching Rooney play right now. Sorry, Lumi, but I love you, but you're on the second monitor. I'm always on the second monitor. I am the second monitor. I'm the guy with the mask. Yeah, whatever. Goggles, man. Okay, and then the other one was, whatever opinion you have on any topic today, Kaneko Lumi, you are wrong. Thank you, Sunlight on the Morning Tide for 12 months, and VC for 21. You can technically request outfits, yeah, as long as they're within reason, and, that's kind of it. You kind of ask for whatever. I will say that there are only 3 outfits that are currently VBridger enabled, and that is the Cyber one, this one, and Catstronaut, because I expected those to be the most used. The ones that are not updated are the Winter one, which can be updated. The ones that cannot be updated are the Space Pirate and the original, the Minzgraf one, which cannot be updated at all. That doesn't mean they're not usable. They are just slightly older. That's all. Yeah, the re-debut and the pirate one. Unfortunately, those files, we transferred the file on Catstronaut. So Catstronaut was transferred over from my first rigger to the second rigger. And so I don't know about the old ones anymore. Is it a tacked on outfit or a full rig? No, nothing is a tacked on outfit because the full rig is too complex. So we can't just put outfits on it. I remember well, this makes sense, but I remember looking at Vey and I was like, she can have 2 outfits on one body. Can I have that?
Cheer 500.
Oh.
Fuck you, Lumi.
Oh, fuck
Despite
you too.
your best efforts to stream at a bad time for me, I am here for my 100 stream streak.
What?
Did I pay for in-flight Wi-Fi to be here? Yes.
What?
Will I regret it? Probably. I am over the Pacific on my way to Weebland.
Yay!
I will see you all in 3 weeks.
Oh my god, have
Much
so
love
much
to you,
fun.
retards. Kaneko 5, half
Have
Kaneko
fun,
5
have fun.
salute.
I hope it's really great. Yay! Oh, I hope you have a great time and eat lots of food. And blah 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 blah. Blah. Yay! How fun. Anyway, I remember looking at Vey and I was like, she's got 2 outfits on one body. Can I have that? And then they were like, no, you have Gloomy. I am not allowed to have 2 outfits on one body because I have Gloomy. I asked. That is not a thing, which you barely use. She's special. She's special. It's not like that. She's special. Rolf. 2 bodies, 1 outfit. Yeah, exactly. It's a worthy trait. Are mandatory features guaranteed? Oh, mandatory features? Yeah, so every model is its own model. They're not just layered on top of each other. I also have so many hairstyle. I've got like 3 pages of toggles. It's a lot. So yes, they're all separate things. Got to all Slavic heroes are morally gray than pure heroic from what I read and understood. Awesome. Anyway, I can see the wrinkles on your model. It's got no. That's not very nice. Well, you gotta consider that this is actually not the most recent outfit. There's a couple features that go on every model you use. Yes, there are a couple features that go on everything. Anyway, I can ask for the winter one to be updated. But that's why Space Pirate and Debut Lumi stay on YouTube these days, because the mouth feels a little less unique. That's all. Are you sick? No, I just woke up. This is how I sound when I just wake up. Let me take my tea. One second. Let me get my tea. Let me get my tea. They're a bit stiffer. Yeah, they're a bit stiffer. Okay. I can't white woman smile. I find myself smiling like that way more often now. Now I'm like, all the time. They're still good. They're just old. Maybe I could ask to have them re-rigged. That's a project for way later. Because I do really like the Space Pirate one. I do. I don't know if I would re-rig the original one. It doesn't get enough use. But I like the Space Pirate one. I'd have to. But I must pay. Are you getting Pokopia? No. Look, I don't like Pokemon, but I don't like Pokemon that much. Every time a Pokemon game has come out, I have... Isn't Space Pirate illegal on Twitch? No, you're thinking of the other one. That's the original one. The Minsgraph. The Minsgraph design one is not allowed. The Space Pirate is completely fine. When she last used it? I used it on YouTube, like literally last week or something. No.
Okay, yay, Kaneko
Yay,
5
thank you to
cheer.
Gatis for 11 months! Yeah, I've played every main Pokemon game and 100%ed it. I always finish the Pokedex. I get everything. I finish it all up. I do all the extra side quests. Every Pokemon side game, I never finish. When you say original, I'm thinking about the 2021 model, not the re-debut one. I never think about that model ever. You should just stop assuming that I think about it. I never think about that model. It doesn't exist in my brain. It's dead to me. The model's been dead for a bit. That one is dead. Now when I say original, I think of Minsgraph design. What does main game mean to you? Like the mainline ones, the mainline games. Pokemon Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. The ones with 2 games and then like sometimes a third. Old me's gone. The rigger fucking died! What do you want? There's no rescuing of those files. And the artist died too. Look, at least with this one, like, I already knew, like, I was already having issues, so we specifically got a mixed artist on purpose. You don't understand how fucking complex this process was, man. Because the original one, so my original artist, Shiho, was this really nice lady who was obsessed with boob holes. She was lovely. She was really great. She had like 20 children. For a little bit, there were like 20 models by her. She was super prolific. She had 1 million kids. Everyone had a Shiho model. You guys didn't notice it, but she had like 20 kids. And then suddenly she debuted herself, and she was this super cute, huge boob polar bear lady. She was a polar bear VTuber. And she debuted. Got banned immediately because her boobs were so big and there was so much under boob. It looked like her shirt was a bat wing. So she got banned immediately. She continued to draw a little bit. Men hair it out. And I think she's off the internet. I don't think she is even... I think she's gone. I cannot find her anymore. Oh, maybe I can. She like deleted her entire... Oh, she's back. Okay. She deleted her entire Twitter feed. But she has returned. Oh, she's still making VTuber models. She's still making VTuber models. I guess she came back at some point, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm happy. I vaguely remember a chart. Sounds like she knew what she likes. She really likes boobs. Yeah, so she took a lot of breaks. She even addresses it on her Twitter. She says, over the past 2 years, I've been taking longer breaks, but this year I plan to get more active again. I'd be thrilled if you could cheer me on. I should follow her again. Anyway, she was really nice. She just is a woman. And, it happens. It's XI_HO_. Yeah, wishing her all the best. Wishing her all the best, but, it was just a little hard to work with her at some point. Not her fault. She came back. I'm happy for her. I wish her all the best. I'll follow her again. she was a cute lady. Who liked boobs. And then the rigger was another ordeal because the rigger refused to use the same face rigging from first one to second one. I was like, this is completely different. Doesn't even look like the same fucking character. Why would you do this? Why it doesn't make sense? Like, why would you rig it completely different? All the angles are different. Mouth is different. Eyes are different. Like, what the fuck? This is not the same. And then I don't really want to work. I don't really have to deal with that. Rigging is part of your branding. That's why, like, the current rigger I have really tries to match the previous model because they understand that. And I think it's a really big deal. So that was an issue. The entire first grouping was this whole fucking issue that I'm really happy to be away from now. That was his style. I know! Who says that? Who says that, man? I think he was super young. He also deleted his Twitter. So he's gone. Can't find him. He also deleted. So I can't even get those files, man. I can't even get them. Can't even get those files anymore. They are off the internet. Cannot find them. Lumi assassinated them. I didn't assassinate them. I think this is just how it is with artists. I saw like a tweet recently about how artists are very unprofessional. And I really think it's because like a lot of them are young. You know, like a lot of artists are very young people. They start when they're like 18, 17. They've never had a job before. Suddenly they're making like lumps of money. And they don't really understand how jobs work. And I've talked about this before, but when you go to art school, and I have not been to art school, but I've had art friends. When you go to art school, they just make you hit deadline after deadline. The entire art school journey is just hitting your deadlines every time. And if you don't hit your deadline, you fail. And all you learn is that what you do is you hit your deadline. You can ask for it's like extensions, but you must hit deadline. And that's what art school is about. And so I think a lot of artists just, you know, they're so talented and you can't deny that. So many artists are so talented, but they are not emotionally mature because they are so young and they peak so early and they don't get to experience normal jobs where you have a lot of accountability and you will be fired if you don't do this thing. And so there's a lack of discipline. It's okay. It's something that people figure out later. I don't blame anyone. And at this point, like, if I'm commissioning something, I will commission a year in advance. I linked you in the Discord if you want to follow her. Yeah, she's active again. Anyway, so I've known a few talented artists and they act like they are better than other people, annoying as fuck. I don't know if about that. I don't want to say that about them. I think they just, lack real world experience. Because the real world is not as forgiving. So yeah. Lumi's aging, or maybe it's morning. It's morning, Lumi. I just woke up. I set my alarm for 8:45. I shouldn't have done that. I need to set it like closer. I need to set it for like, wait. I have to set it for like 8. Let's see. Wait. Alarms. I gotta set it for like 8:51. Or else I'm viable to go back to bed. You need to take a morning off. I do. I've been increasingly stressed. I've been increasingly stressed. We have things to do. The 1 minute is important. It is. If it's 45, I will wake up and then be like, I could probably sleep for 10 more minutes. If it's 51 or 53, I'll wake up and be like, no, I have to get up. If I go back to sleep, I'll never wake up. Fuck! Weren't you an hour late last week? I was an hour late yesterday! Oh my god. Having cool ideas for art but not bringing them to life must be the saddest thing. Probably. 3 points, wow. We're 100 streams, ICBM. Set 2 alarms, dude. No! 2 alarms makes me lazy. 2 alarms makes me lazy because then I start to depend on the second one. No Monday stream in favor of sleeping in. Yesterday, I sat and I started rereading my stupid book and I took some notes in my dumb fucking notebook that I bought that I didn't need to. This was completely a waste of money, but whatever. I'm still using it and it smells nice. And I took notes. I took like a whole page front and back of notes. And I felt very good about myself. It was good. I'm happy. What's the book? It's still Amusing Ourselves to Death by Neil Postman. But I restarted it because I feel like it had been a while and I wasn't really remembering everything. So I went back. Nice. I also don't think it's that much of a waste of money. I got one of those like... He front loads a lot. Oh yeah? Did you finish it? It's shorter than I thought. I just reread chapter 1 and then I took notes on it. If I have to restart a book, then it's GG. I still liked it the second time around. This time, I am keeping a log because I realized that there may be a shortage of something. And you guys mentioned this to me. This was chat's idea that I have stolen. I stole it from chat. But you guys said that it would be really beneficial to know exactly when the book gets good. I am noting down with every chapter at what point it gets good. And I'm including like a mood chart. I'm including a mood chart on it. So we'll see when it gets good. It's actually pretty good already from the get-go. First 2 chapters were dry. Really? I really liked it. I really liked the first chapter. You thought it was dry? I really liked it. I rated it a 7 out of 10. I literally gave it a 7 out of 10. I really liked what he was saying. That is so different. Wow. That's kind of cute. I'm noting my mood. She likes it, Sandy. My background has a lot of this stuff, so it's not novel. Oh, my background does not have this stuff. Okay. Gotta remember, I am an engineer, and you are a historian. Perhaps that is a mood graph. I'm making a mood graph. But it made me really happy. I was sitting there and I put on my stupid... I did the whole thing. Man, it feels so lame. Whatever. I did the whole thing. I put on the classical music. Anyone listen to Jan Tiersen? Ew. Whatever. Put on the stupid, like, classical music playlist, and I had my stupid tea, and I was sitting there taking notes, and I felt really happy. So, I may be kind of tired physically, but I feel very rejuvenated, and so it's good. Yay! How you doing? Hi, Lex Luthor! Lex Tutor! How are you, Lex Tutor? Emotionally enriched. Yeah, I feel better. Very performative. You know what? It's performative, but at least it makes me happy. So, that's all that matters, I think. Sounds like a British Schizo Tuesday. A British Schizo Tuesday? Where I just read. We know you did all of this to show off to chat. No, not really. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. Never feel cringe about things that give you happiness. I was happy. That's what. If being a performative female, then keep going. Next, I'm gonna go to a coffee shop. You did one cosplaying as the British royalty from 1800s. Yes, yeah. Is it performative if you're doing it in private? Yeah, is it performative if you're just doing it at home on your own? Maybe? Maybe it is. Book smells so nice. Ooh. You ever open a book and just... Ooh, nice. Go to a coffee shop and note the exact moment you start to enjoy your cup of coffee. Maybe I will. Active telling makes it performative. That's different though. Streaming is such weird content. If I were like a video maker, well, it depends on what kind of video maker. If I was like a gaming video maker, I would never mention it. But streaming, unfortunately, needs to draw from your own life too. Yeah, my entire career is pretty much just like, today I did this, and that was so crazy. And today I did this, and that was so weird. And today I did this. 45 reasons why the Dark Souls community lacks media literacy. I feel like I lack media literacy when I think about Dark Souls lore, man. A performance, if you will. And today I did this. My whole stream is performative, man. The entire thing is performative. I am performing from the start to the end. You gotta be parasocial to farm us, maybe? Maybe that's true. Anyways, chat doesn't know what performative means, so can we move on? I think it's a fair assessment, you know? Wait, I'm just making a note. Okay. You get there, but no, I'm taking a note. We've gotten a lot of, I guess, work recently. There's been a lot of work put in recently. And it's very, it's nerve-wracking because every new, I'm gonna say, assignment that comes in, I look at it and I realize, fuck, we are so fucked. We are so incredibly fucked. And then, you know, I step back and then I take stock, I guess, of what we're working with here. And then I realize maybe we're not so fucked. I'm oscillating so fast between the peaks and the... What's the opposite of a peak? Opposite of peak on a graph is a trough? No. What's the opposite of a peak? Valleys? Is that the word? Whatever. I'm oscillating really fast between the highs and the lows here on we are so back versus it's so over. Like I'm literally on that graph right now. That has been my mood for the last week or so. I will peak and I'll be like, yeah, you know what? We got this in the bag. And then I fucking go all the way down. I'm like, it's so fucking over. We can't fucking do it. There's no way. And then I'm like, it's actually, we're so back. We could totally, and then I'm just straight back into the dumps, man. Fuck. Wave function. I'm a wave function. Not healthy. Sometimes in the course of a single stream. No, it's in relation to work. We've been receiving some things that we have to do. I'm a genius! Oh no. Ah! No. Have you spoken to Dizzy about it? I think everyone feels this way. I would expect some phase girls... If you notice some phase girls taking some extra time off in the next month or so, just know that we are all going through it. all going through it, man. We're all going through it. So we're starting to realize that maybe we bit off a lot. Why do we do that? I don't know. Oh God. Oh God. What do we do this? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why do we do that? We bit off so much. We bit off so much. Can I chew it? Fuck, my mouth is stuck open. Oh God. We meme too hard. Best of luck to you all. It'll pay off when June comes around, surely. I was just watching something and I'm like, fuck. Yeah, it's good. My original face streamer took a forever rest.
What is even going on anymore? Kaneko 5 chaos.
I don't know, Sir Wins! It's so over. But we're also so back. But it's also so over. But maybe we're so back. Phase Ice Roundup. Can't believe Kaneka Lumi Serial Overworker forced everyone in Phase Dash Connect to do... Hey! I am not the only overworker. Just so we're clear, it's not just me. How do you avoid from falling into procrastination loop? Because I've had to do this specific task a couple times. And I know... I know that you cannot just fucking force it at the end. You will die and get sick. I've been here before. This is not done till it's done. Procrastination doesn't help. Procrastination does not fix this one. You cannot do it. So you can learn. My God, I can learn. I can learn. I've played these games before. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Your original face streamer took a forever rest? What does that mean? Who is it? Who is your original one? Lots of content creators are overworkers from what I hear, just because they sometimes don't set a firm boundary between work and rest. That's a common thing with work from home people. Isn't working under stress more exciting? What are you, my boss?
Anonymous tipped $5.
Okay.
Hi Lumi, last night I had a dream where I was sitting on a bench, you appeared out of nowhere in a black dress, gave me a bottle of whiskey and cigarette, you lit it for me, then you left. You're not a good role model.
That's so fucking cool. Ooh, I wish I did that. Damn. Cool, man. Oh, you're a Clara watcher. And her graduation was so her, wasn't it? I was watching it too. Oh, it was a very her graduation. He was a minor. I had a dream that I was a man. And I was like, maybe like this is on theme, okay? I dreamed that, not today, I dreamed it yesterday. That's why I was late, actually, because my dream was so interesting. I dreamed that I was like a Norse god or something, but I was in hiding, and like nobody was supposed to know that I was a Norse god, but then I got married and I had like maybe a daughter or something, and the daughter was obviously a demigod, so she inherited some of the powers and stuff, and she was like fighting someone, but then she accidentally like turned someone to stone, and then everyone found out. And it was like some big festival, and she was like being like pushed back or something, so she accidentally used her powers. And then like the gods suddenly smited everyone on the entire, like in my entire like tribe, because they needed to take revenge against me for running away. And then it was suddenly just me and my daughter was gone, and then it was super gray, and I had to go and fight people. I think I could get a movie deal on this. It's actually, I think I'm onto something here. I think I'm onto something. This is a good one. Yeah. Did you win? Oh, I woke up. It's literally about a dad. Why is it? I think this is gold. I think so too. It's a dad drama. It's a dad revenge story. Okay, we all love dad revenge.
2 whole years feels like longer. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend.
Thank you, Revlisco. Are you winning, father? It's not Girl Boss movie. I said I was a man. So, sounds like final arc of a shonen anime. No, I was a dude. I was like...
Yeah, follow-up question. Why were you a dude in Pick Me Fever? Is there something we should know? Okay, everyone else was supposed to be more silly. I just picked the silliest, simplest item, okay? Everyone else was supposed to be more silly. And the only one who ended up silly was Ember. And Jelly and Dizzy were supposed to also be silly and have like a bunch of bullshit on them. But they did not, okay? The artist could not draw the silliness. So they only gave me the fucking pompadour and Ember the disco helmet. I think Dizzy was supposed to have... What did she have? She had like a boa or something.
She was supposed to be a lot more fluffy and sparkly, and I think one of us was supposed to have the whole mustache glasses combo, nose combo. The mustache nose glasses combo. We were supposed to do that. So it was supposed to be like all a little bit more silly, but then the two of them did not fucking look silly, okay? They turned you into a man, so I got the pompadour. No one had an afro. Yeah, we did not do the... Well, the afro overlaps with the pompadour. So. Give Jelly a mullet and a mustache. So we were supposed to all be silly. Whatever. But yeah, I think I have a movie deal here. I think it's pretty good. I think it'll work. What do you think? I think it was a real... I woke up and I was so sad because even in my dream, it had gone from colorful to all black and white. And I was so sad that my daughter was gone and then I had to fight the gods. It's pretty much the plot of God of War, I think. But God of War is about his wife, right? You need to start writing these down. I actually almost tweeted it last night, but then I felt a little bit too silly. Will it be cape shit or action drama? No, I'm a Norse god, not cape shit. His wife and daughter. Okay, so it's pretty much the plot of God of War. Almost literally. Right? Yeah. Doesn't matter. Netflix will buy that shit. I think I really got... You know what? I should take a note. Legally distinct God of War. It's pretty much God of War. Yeah. Except I'm not Kratos. You're a VTuber worrying about looking silly is just silly at this point. True. Yes, I saw the still of the God of War series. Where did you get the plot of God of War? Isn't it? Kratos got tricked into killing his entire family as a trade for power. That made him snap. Oh. No, mine was like I was hiding because I was maybe in exile or I did something bad. I don't remember. Huh. God with a girl boss, they will compete for the plot. What are you talking about? It's just about a man. Why does everyone just assume that? You hear me talking, you hear my voice, and you just automatically assume girl boss? There's no girl boss in this. It's only dad drama. Are you thinking of the later God of War or the original trilogy? I actually don't know too much about God of War. I only know that he's Greek, but he goes to live with the Nords or something. People assume due to current year. It's a dad story. It's a dad story about avenging his daughter. And then, like, the fact is that she's gone. Like, he can't even bring her back, I think. Maybe it's like a god fighting against higher gods. I'm like a big fan of that. A god fighting against higher gods. Yeah. Yeah? Dad boss. He leaves at the end of the original trilogy. Taken 2. It's like Taken, but with superpowers. Huh? Have you seen Primal, perhaps? No! Whole subplot of a Norse guy fighting.
Chat.
No.
She used to be a tomboy, meaning that now that she's old, she's a tomman, meaning there is no woman on stream. Another win for logic and the patriarchy can echo 5 stim.
I'm a Tom man. Honestly, kind of. Yeah. Like a Tom. I'm a Tom man now. Wow, I've grown up. Thank you. Pronounced Tommen. Thank you very much. Yeah, you know what? I am a Tom man. Certified by the Ferrari man. Tom man. Best friend of John protagonist. You gonna play the new Resident Evil? No. I had an idea that maybe I should, but now I see that everyone is playing it. And now that everyone is playing it, I no longer want to play it. I could go to any channel and everyone will be playing it, so I am just not interested. I am not interested. It is okay. Just raid into Rooney. Yeah, I will just raid into Rooney. Like, I can raid into Rooney whenever I want to watch it, you know? 92% of my follow list is literally playing it. Yeah, I'm going to pass. I think I'm sure it's great and everything, but it's too much. It's too much. We don't want to watch the same scenes over. And this is the thing, you know, like you have to get an early start on these, otherwise you will be behind. And you will only retain the viewers that are there for you specifically and your playthrough specifically. So it's very tough. I'm not even an RE streamer, so I don't expect anyone to watch me fucking play RE besides for a little bit of jump scaring. Games like RE and BGV make me take a month off Twitch. Oh, So, are you taking a break from RE? I guess you can watch me because I'm not gonna play it. Are you even a streamer of anything? I am a true variety streamer. I am a true variety streamer in the truest of sense. One second. I gotta actually, in relation to this, there is a bit of strategy stable in here. There is strategy, and we usually get a tactics and also a nerding, but it is pretty much full on variety. Monday and Friday, I play some random fucking shitty indie game, and sometimes not shitty. Tuesday, I always do a skit. Wednesday, I always do something either like tactical or roguelike most of the time. Thursday, some sort of RPG. We also do some mixed in hand cams. There's some cooking days. There's days where we just fucking learn things. There's one strategy day. Even week to week, it's like animal game was good and cute. Yeah, sometimes a good indie game. Week to week, it is as variety as it gets, man. I have no idea. I don't stream anything. The streams just happen. When are you gonna stream Dark Messiah of Dragon Age? Oh, I don't know. What is that? By some cooking days, she means 2 max per year. Only when the sun is up. I stream what I want. I'm surprised how many Arctic Eggs variants there are. Actually, let me see if that was indeed made by the same people. That one was called Creature Kitchen. It was made by the Rat Zone. They are not the people who made Arctic Eggs. But they did make a game called Chairs, which explains the fridge magnets. Arctic Eggs is by a different group. Maybe they just liked the mechanic, I suppose. They just liked the mechanic. Our style looks similar, so I was wondering the same dev. I thought it was the same dev because of the pan, but apparently not the same. Arctic Eggs guys are currently making that fishing game that we tried. Arctic Eggs was so funny. It was so funny and weird. They're currently making the fishing game, which we demoed, and we will probably play. I think it looks kind of cool. Apparently, it's actually pretty big. Like, there's a lot more to it. Oh yeah, Pathologic. I do want to play Pathologic. No, I want to play Pathologic. I think that looks good. Pathologic 3, I think. I don't know why that stream stood out so much. 1, because I was Lolumi, and 2, because I was kind of crazy that day, I think. You need to watch Twin Peaks to truly understand fishing. But Twin Peaks is so slow! So slow! Back then, that day. We got a Lolumi again over on YouTube. What was your favorite demo you played of Steam Next Fest? The one that has stuck with me the most, I think I added 2 to wishlist, I believe, right? Okay, let me see. I think I added 2 to wishlist, Replaced, and Pluto. The one that I think I really want to play more than anything out of that is Pluto. I think Pluto edges out Replaced, just because I think I could play it for a long time. I like stuff like that. Pragmata is also good. I will probably play it. When does Pragmata release, actually? Let me double check. Pragmata release dates? April 24th. Oh, that's a ways away. Oh, that's further away than I thought. Okay. Let me check something.
You are like a siren, lured me there with your beautiful singing, and now I am like Odyssey bounded to the mast, forced to observe your mediocre gaming skills and wait for the karaoke Kaneko 5 heart.
Wait, let me double check actually. Oh wait. Wait, I gotta check something. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna happen. We do karaoke sometimes. Man, nobody gives a shit about Slime Rancher 2. I've played Slime Rancher 2. It's not a stream game. It's too cozy. It's not very, there's not much struggle. There's, like, not enough to have fun with. It's not very Louis Coda stream. I was promised you would have a top hat. Sometimes I do have a top hat. It could be a YouTube game. I've played Slime Rancher 1 and 2. It can be challenging if you want to speedrun it. Oh, it is a turn off brain and idle kind of play. But yeah, I do want to play Pathologic 3 at some point. How did she not get the Imhotep reference on Wednesday? I did forget. Once I remembered where it was from, I was like, oh yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes when I hear things like that, I automatically... What I assume when I hear a lot of stuff these days is that I've forgotten something from a game that I played. And I'm being tested on whether or not I'm a grifter. So I might always default to, like, Warhammer stuff, because I'm like... Am I grifting right now? And that's what I'm doing. That's usually what it is. By deduction, you know? Like, most likely, if you list something that I'm not really sure of, it's probably something I've forgotten from a game. I remember the Mummy. But, like, yeah, if you name a random, like, something that sounds like a Space Marine chapter, I'll go, shit, did I forget a fucking Space Marine chapter? Shit. Or, like, a kind of, like... whatever name, I'll be like, did I forget something? I'm almost always, that's what I go to. Go for free MMO, ask chat to join in. Create a horde of free meat shields. No, that sounds like boring as fuck. You've got the Metal Fisters. Is that real? Is that real? Remember the Mummy Banana said, I know his name. Oh no, I know his name now. Yeah, I remember the whole plot. I know the entire movie. We watched it. I know we watched it. I know the whole thing. I remember Sexy Librarian. I remember, I think it was Brendan Fraser. I remember the Bucks. I remember the Mummy. I remember the cultist and the snaky guy and this shitty weird ending. Yeah, I remember it. You had that shit muted. No, I was watching it. I just forgot the name. It is Brendan Fraser. The actor from that is getting work again. He's in a World War II movie now. Oh! See, I remember. It just sometimes takes a bit. I took an autism test and it told me I should consult with a doctor for diagnosis. What should I do? Who fucking cares if you have autism? Just be normal. It's literally not that hard. I'm so happy for Brandon. Wait, what was wrong with him? Hi, Midori. Hi. We should watch Deep Rising. Benny's in it. Who's Benny? He had a bad time. Oh. He got blacklisted? How? Why? What'd he do? What? What did he do? Is it another politics? Is it another politics one? We just talked about someone yesterday that got blacklisted. And now he's also blacklisted? Oh. XX hated him for some reason. His wife was bad? Benny was the guy that got killed at the end who worked with Imhotep. Oh, okay. He got divorced. The wife ones always get vindicated, no? I started a hobby. Do I have autism? Yes, you do. Yes, you absolutely do. Okay, the thief hang around. Yeah, okay, sorry. I don't really do names. How many days do you think the Iran war will last? I didn't know it was 2008. What? We're back at it? I don't know. I mean, you started it. I did it again? 6 or 7. different country. Wait, I don't know. Wait, should I check the news? Oh!
My favorite political commentator, Kaneko Lumi.
I see what he's doing. I see. Hmm. Are you sure? No. I think I get it. An educated guess, I would say 3.5 years. For reasons. Can you ban him already? I don't know. He's just fucking retarded. Good guess. An actual educated guess, a month tops. You know, it's not even a real war, is it? Just bombings? I think it's a play for wartime president. I think it is. In unrelated news, I hear Lockheed is hiring again. Oh, Lockheed! Do you need a mascot? I'll dress up as a plane for you. I'd say 3.5 years. I will say 3.5 years. Right to about March 2029. It's not the word that lasts long, it's the fallout. It's how long we can drag it. Now you have to play nuclear option. Anyway, I did not know that had happened. When did that even happen? February 28th. That's today! Oh wow, that literally just... Oh, it just got updated. Whoa! Did this happen like... Oh, it happened last night? Today, pretty much? I just woke up, man. I just woke up. Imagine Lumi on the side of a fighter jet. Me, please. Me, please. Oh my god. If the military... Okay, if we ever enter World War III...
1 year since I subbed to this weird lemon
Yay!
woman. I don't know whether to be happy or if Stockholm Syndrome is setting in, but I guess I'm staying for a while. Thank you for the blood pressure raising streams,
Yay!
I guess, Lumi. I truly hate you, but in a good way.
Yay!
Maybe.
I hate you too!
Lumi, Mora,
Not really,
Compass, and
but
any
maybe.
hang-ups leaving the body once Slick Lahid Martin hires her cheer 500.
Thank you, Hackabusa. Thank you for a whole year. And thank you, Jokas. If we enter World War III, I will if and Lockheed Martin hires me, I would absolutely advocate for the draft. You can use my likeness. Please use my likeness. Please put me on the missiles. Please. That would be so cool, man. We won't. Fine. Stop ruining my fantasy. I just think it would be cool. Just put like an abstracted version of my face on there. Yeah, Kanako Lumi. We are live straight from this fighter jet. I don't think I'm ever gonna get drafted, guys. I'm a girl. Interesting. Lockheed and Northrop are crabbing. Investors betting this is gonna be a short one. Oh, it's fucking Saturday. You can't even buy Lockheed. What's the letters again? It's LMT. LMT today. Let me check the Yahoo Finance. I was gonna buy Lockheed, but it looked like they were... Oh shit, way up today, aren't they? Actually, yeah. Oh no, I was thinking about buying them. Oh fuck, they were like down a few days. Whoa. Oh no, they've been on like a steady upward trend. In commission Russian artillerists to draw stuff on the ammunition. Told you a month tops. You should get decals of yourself to put on the model planes. Can I do that? I heard that you can buy stickers of whatever you want. Wait, I can just print stickers. I can just buy the sheets of the paper, right? What is that kind of film called? Can't I just buy that? Did Pelosi make any stock purchases yesterday? She made stock purchases last month. I saw and I followed her, you know, as is custom. Pelosi list. Let's check the Pelosi list. Nancy Pelosi trading activity. January 16th, she bought VST, Tempest, Nvidia, Google. Oh no, she sold. No, she bought more Google, Amazon, and AB? Alliance Bernstein Holdings LP. I don't know what this is. What is AB? Investment Management Services. Wow. Okay. I did buy Tempest with her. But they're like super down right now. General Trader. Oh, okay. I did buy Tempest with her. But I don't know how they're gonna do. VST, I believe, is space. VST is one of the Space Corps. If I'm not mistaken. I do believe they are one of the periphery to the newer space race, the databases Not databases. Servers? No. What's the word? I wrote it down somewhere. I could probably find it. Google and NVIDIA clearly for AI. Data centers. Sorry. Data centers in space. I think VST is related to the rocket stuff. Fabricator. Are they fabricators for rocket parts? Is that them? Oh no. VST. It's Vistra. Texas-based. Okay. Oh, they're energy actually. Okay, energy. Sorry. Energy. There's like three sectors that are like worth watching right now. I think it's space stuff, energy grid, and obviously AI. It's a very interesting idea if nothing else. Okay, so Vistra is energy grid. Tempest is healthcare AI, which I actually bought last year before I knew Pelosi had it, and I was curious about, but they are not doing well. And yeah, data centers feels nonsensical. Fabs make more sense, but it's very impractical. It requires extra research. You don't think data centers in space make sense? I think data centers in space make sense. I'm just all for another space race. I recently was trying to watch a show called For All Mankind. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. It's got the guy from Altered Carbon. The guy that looks like he's like smoked for 10 years and is really skinny. You know how heat works? Yeah. It's so good. The first season apparently is not that good, but the second season gets really good. I've watched the first season. So apparently the first season is only rated like 7.5. But the second season is like 100. And the third season, 100. And the fourth season, 100. So apparently gets really good later. I haven't gotten too far in. But I love a space race. I love it. I love a space race. Space is cold, motherfuckers. Wouldn't a space data center in space be vulnerable to solar winds? It's not going to be that far up in space. I'd assume just slightly up. The scene where the stoner guy breaks down is so good. I haven't seen it yet! Stop it! I'm only a little bit in! There'll be a space race in the near future. Moon got some resources the major nations want. I don't think it's about the moon. I think it's gonna be there's gonna be other things. I'm just excited for a second space race. If we could have that, that would be awesome. Watching this stupid show made me really excited. Cause now I'm like, ooh, what if? The show is about like what if the Soviets hit the moon first? And so it's like alt history too, which is always fun. Alt history is always so fun. You know? I'll ask them for you. I would like a second space race too. So it's about like the Soviets hit the moon first. The US got really mad. They use a bunch of like old footage and stuff. And so now like the US is just like super relentlessly pushing to see how far they can go in space, I guess, because they technically lost. It's an interesting concept. It's called For All Mankind. The Altered Carbon guy is in it. We're like 1 or 2 accidents away from having cascading debris effect that will make escaping orbit near impossible for a long time. Oh! How exciting! I think it'll be fun. I enjoyed it, but the first seasons were the best. Oh, I heard the first season was not the best. Really? Where are the German engineers for the second moon race? Oh, actually, in the show, they have one of the Nazi SS engineers, Von Braun, in working for the US. Pretty cool. I love alt history. I love alt history of that time. It reminds me very much of The Man in the High Tower, I think. It's on Amazon Prime. I think it's Apple TV. I'm watching it on something else. Oh, High Castle. High Castle. Man in the High Castle. Yeah, Man in the High Castle was very good for the first, I think, 2 seasons. I stopped watching after a while, but the first few seasons of Man in the High Castle was very good too. Yeah. The Seven Seas TV? Yeah. I am a space pirate. I thought it was good enough. I just love alt history. I love alt history. But Von Braun did rocketry for real, and he wasn't SS. Apparently, they were just grilling him because there were some pictures or something. Last season was rushed. Logical, but rushed. And the beginning part was great. Yeah, he was an SS and a spaceflight engineer. Yeah. I read the Kadic novel, only seen a few episodes of the show. Alt history is fascinating. It's really nice to explore what ifs. So very unpredictable. Very unpredictable. So cool. I feel like every good story is technically just like a... Like, the best stories are kind of just what ifs. What if this had not happened? Or something. He designed the V2. SS or no, that's pretty nasty. I don't know if this is true because I'm not really a World War II nerd. Not a war fan in general. But in the show, he was like, he just wanted to have space flight or something. But then they turned his rockets into weapons instead. And he was very upset about it. I don't know. Is that true? Is that what happened? You should read The Rocket Boys. It's about the early life of Homer Hickam Jr. Okay, I'll look him up. Homer Hickam Jr. Vietnam War vet, NASA engineer who trained the first Japanese astronauts. Okay, cool. He just wanted to build space rockets. Pretty much. It seemed pretty... Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. There's also a movie. Nazis had a space program called Silbervogel, Silverbird. Oh! I mean, most scientist types are not warmongers. I think this is pretty common, where science is research for the sake of research only, and then it gets used in other ways by other people. That's why governments fund science research. So I believe it. It was very sad. They had his whole trial and everything in the show. I did see that far, but I was very sleepy. Nuclear bomb came from medical research. Yeah. Needed the wartime money, political pressure. He just designed a rocket. He didn't actually lead the war effort. Anyway, it was... it's an interesting premise. I'm gonna see how it goes. But, yeah. Kind of interested now. It's like most engineers don't really care about morality unless they have to. Yeah, I think most people who like to make things just like to make things. They just want to make the thing. They're not thinking about where it goes. He wanted to focus on missile and satellites, but military saw it and yet thought, yes, ballistic missiles. Yeah, it makes sense. Let me look it up. You know what? Might as well look it up. Werner von Braun. Oh, he did come to the US eventually. Okay, so maybe... was the trial real too? Look, if Lockmart pays me 400k, it's 400k. Do they pay that? Do you think they'll pay me that much? I would take like 5k to be a mascot. Lockheed! Look for his son on YouTube. Werner von Braun's son on YouTube? What? He was head of Redstone and early NASA. Yeah. Have you seen the Swiss organic computer or something? No, what is that? Only 5k? Yeah, I feel like 10 is unreasonable. Because why do they even need me? They don't need me at all. Von Braun is in Rocket Boys? Oh, okay. Fritz Haber was kind of the exception. He invented the Haber process to fix nitrogen, which is literally one of the biggest advancements ever, since it's how we make fertilizers and explosives today instead of using bat poop. Haber then became known as the father of chemical warfare in World War II. Yeah, I mean, Nobel, is his name Albert or Alfred? Nobel invented dynamite. And then to counteract his dynamite invention, he founded the Nobel Prize, so that his legacy would be that of peace and not that of blowing shit up. So yes, I think there's lots of scientists out there who do things. And yes, for mining originally.
A great streamer.
Thank you, Mr. Potato, for 25 months. Too old, that guy. What is facts on the back of a cereal box? Yeah, but I think it's a good fact. With that said, blowing up things is pretty cool. I said that one 20 minutes ago. Oh, I didn't read your comment. I did actually know that one. I did know that one. His son died in a dynamite explosion too. No! So basically, they're attempting to replicate the human brain from scratch. Haven't they been trying to do that for a while now? Okay, wait, what is it? How do I look it up? Outright invented chlorine gas. Ooh! Big sticker of Louis with face every missile. So you see my face on the nose and I'm like, yay! The whole way. Organic computer? Wait, I gotta find the comment. Now I can't find it! Stop moving! Okay, it's from this guy. Leah Lemo. I'm not... Oh, am I logged in? Oh, my chat is broken. Oh, my chat is broken. That is different. Let me see if I can reopen it. Oh, there we go. Test. There we go. Sorry. My chat was broken and it wasn't fetching any data. Okay, so I was logged in. You know, I had a feeling. I was logged in, but it was broken. It was not fetching data. Super strange. I had to close and reopen. Wait, Lemonardo, can you type it? Can you type something, or just retype where the organic computer is? I'm curious. There should be a Fallout mod that replaces the Fat Man ammo with a tiny Lumi. Ah! Fat Man Tiny Lumi. You call it the Tiny Star. Le Woman. Thank you, Lemonardo. Oh my God, your name is me. Your name is Lemonardo de Oryx. Ah! Wait. Have you always been Lemonardo de Oryx? Or did you name yourself that? Wait. Your name has always been that? That's literally my name. That's literally me. I'm Golden Child... Well, I guess I'm Golden Child Light.
One whole year of Lemon Woman. Thanks for being simultaneously the best and the worst.
I'm Golden Lemon.
You're great. Constantly
I never
change
noticed
and
it.
evolve.
He did it before yours. Actually, this has been my name since 2021, so... I think I was first. Thank you very much. Not Flame Cat Lumi. No, my name is Golden Child. Kane for money. And then Ko for child. Diminutive. It's like little gold. Little golden. Yeah, it's Kane, money, Ko. Diminutive. I just like tonic lemonade a lot. Oh! Is it good? Alright, the thing you said was... Oh, Swiss. Organic Computer Switzerland. I believe it. They do a lot of weird shit out there. By Final Spark? Is that the one? Final Spark, a tech firm based in Vevey, developed the world's first living computer platform, often referred to as wetware, uses human brain organoids, mini brains, to perform computing tasks, promising significantly higher energy efficiency compared to traditional silicon chips. Chips, not clips. Chips. I want a picture. Interesting. RoboBrain. Whatever happened to Inako Dogme? She was put down because you didn't adopt her in time. That's on you, not me. Are we talking about the man-made horrors again? I love man-made horrors beyond our comprehension. I think this is how we get progress. I'm so excited. That's awesome, man. This is pretty recent. October 3rd, 2025. They're taking skins? Okay, stem cells. Are they just taking stem cells and turning them into brain cells? I know one guy got a computer made from rat brain tissue run Doom. What? Attempting to create an unsold brain feels wrong. I don't know. I actually don't think it feels wrong. I think brains are so efficient, aren't they? The human brain is so efficient. And all of its processes together, all the different parts of the brain that come together, make it so incredibly good. And the only reason it falls apart is because of the human body. I think if you could figure out how to use the tissue better, it would be crazy. It doesn't have to have a soul. I mean, it's just... I mean, we don't know what part of the brain has the most connection to the personality. What part of the brain has the personality? Or does all of the brain? Does a single part of the brain... Which part... Should I ask ChatGPT? Google search is not going to do this for me. We don't know. Are there parts of the brain that relate more to personality? Which parts of the brain relate more to a person's personality? Frontal lobe? Why use human brain tissue? Because human brain tissue is extremely efficient. It's great. The human brain is like the world's... It's like essentially a supercomputer in your head. And you might not feel that smart, but that's because you are dedicating parts of your brain and a lot of energy to not just maintaining your thoughts, but also remembering things, storing them properly, making sure you don't get overwhelmed, emotional regulation, mobility stuff. So there's a lot going on. But if you could only direct your entire brain at one thing, it would be crazy. It's like the best supercomputer that we have. We just don't know how to use it properly. Or we don't use it solely directed at one thing. We're not like that autistic as a species. No shitting yourself, etc. We spend so much processing power, perceiving time. Really? Not shitting yourself? Yeah, there's a bunch of the stuff that goes on in the brain that is taking up the rest of the energy. If we could just use it for one thing, we could do a lot. Anyway, prefrontal cortex maybe, frontal lobes more broadly, amygdala, limbic system, anterior cingulate cortex, orbitofrontal cortex. Damn, it's the whole ass brain! We use about 12 to 20% of it. Yeah, that's what spawned the movie. Oh, fuck. What's that movie called again? The one with Bradley Cooper. Not Lucy. The Bradley Cooper movie. Not Lucy. Bradley Cooper. Limitless. I love that movie. It's so good. We might use maybe 12% on active computation is maybe what it is. And the rest of it goes to making us stay alive. 100% meme was before Lucy or Limitless. No, I'm pretty sure Limitless was based on that claim. Didn't they make Limitless on that, like, misnomer? It's even in the movie. They were like, oh, what if we only use this much of our brain? What if we could use 100%? That was literally in the movie. Lucy was some drug weird bullshit, though. Yeah, Limitless was more of a direct basing. Anyway, I don't know. If we could use brain... It's just brain tissue. It's not even formed into a gland. That should be fine, right? It's just brain tissue. It's essentially just meat. I think that's okay. You don't need a soul.
It is. The brain should be thought of as a spider web. If you put pressure on one point, the whole thing bends. Everything is interconnected by several degrees. You can't really say one thing does anything beyond basic sensory/motor processes.
Can't be sad if it doesn't get the right hormones. Yeah, no hormones! Okay, so it's the whole ass brain. If Lumi used 100% of her brain, she should be able to get to gold in SC2 ladder. No! It's because my, I'm sorry, my amygdala is overactive, and I'm just a little bit too panicky, man. Beyond Meat's stock was tanking. They should branch into brain tissues. Oh, maybe they should! I think Impossible won. Between Beyond Meat and Impossible, I think Impossible has generally won, so yeah, maybe they should get into brain tissue. Human cancer brain gonna be insane while I play games. I'd rather not. What? I feel like trying to remodel a brain would break its efficiency. No, they're not trying to remodel it. They're trying to grow it from scratch, just the tissue. If the tissue is so good at... It's pretty much just... It's just electrical signal inputs and reading them really fast, right? It's essentially like a really, really good circuit board, but you're growing it instead of... I forget the word for how they make chips. I know it's like it's an ometry word. Oh, what's the ometry word? Not assembling. Lithography. Oh, it's not an ometry, it's an ography. Lithography. Yes, lithography. You're growing your chip instead of using lithography to build it. Essentially, you're like photographically carving it, no? That's how it is. You're like shocking it so it builds the things in the pattern you want. Lithography. Yes. Yes, don't worry. I remember. I did a whole fucking thing. I'm not gonna forget. I remember that. They're pushing AI when we barely have terabyte scale of memory. Anyway, electrically etching it. Yes. The original crystal, the silicon crystal is grown, but it is then etched with lithography? With tin. Lithographying. Whatever. I think it's cool. That's so exciting. Wow. I hope they do cool things with it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that's a person. Anyway. Why do you guys... Tin? You mean T-I-N? Both! Did you watch the Veritasium vid? The way they solved the tin thing was bonkers. No, I didn't. That's a legit point. Anyway, what? Liveless, just like you? Lifeless? Miss, please. You don't like this topic? Is it too creepy? Brain and neurons function in ways that are more complicated than simple binary 1-0. I know. I'm sure there will be a lot of time spent trying to figure that out. Somewhat related, but we recently discovered time crystals that we can physically observe. What does that mean? What does that mean? Slightly, but it's okay. Do you guys not like these topics? Means Back to the Future? What? I don't believe that. That doesn't make sense. We grow lithography and crystalline structures. Same with carbon nanotubes and other self-organizing organic things. I don't mind. Okay. Not today! I'm sorry, I'm just so excited. I think they're so cool. I have basically zero faith in neurolithography primary, but I'd be happy to be proven wrong. We can still be excited about the research. You guys are so doomer about it. Growing a brain is science fiction. It's actually not. I don't think it's that hard. I think it just takes the right kind of signals for it to work. You just have to put it to... Growing a brain is not science fiction. Making the brain work is science fiction. But science fiction can be achieved anyway. The research is pretty cool. I'm so excited! You're talking about something you're excited about is nice rather than the normal arguing. Yeah! Thank you, Golden Lemon Guy. This was a cool topic. This is the first smart topic of yours that I'm invested in. Usually it's over my head. Wait, so you know about it personally or you're just curious about it? Men never get excited. That's why you have to tell a woman the thing you're excited about so she can go, whoa! Unironically, I feel like that's like one of the main purposes of women is just so you can tell them something and they go, whoa, really? And then you get excited about it. Unironically, cheerleading is a woman's main job in life. And it may not sound that glamorous, but actually it's a pivotal role in society because otherwise life would be really dry. No, I think it's real. I think it's real though. I majored in psychology. Can't contest that. I actually think that's a thing. As long as she doesn't say okay, yay. But I say okay, yay. I'm just the guy who starts the conversation, says something once 5 to 7 minutes into the convo. That's fine. It's a cool topic. That's the smartest thing you've said all day. Well, it's like basic male-female dynamics, I think. Because guys literally don't get excited. Except for the stick, yeah. Anyway, 100% right. Remember that one story from China where they basically hired women to cheer programmers on as they work? Kind of, maybe? Women have two purposes. One is, oh my god, danger! And the other one is, oh my god, excited. Maybe, yeah. I think sometimes an okay yay is nice. Okay yay! I think it's kind of like how it works. How many megapixels does a human eye have? I don't know. Anyway, are you okay yay today or just okay woman? I'm okay yay today. I'm pretty okay yay today. I had a really nice day yesterday, even though the beginning was kind of whatever. And then I did something for myself, even though I was staring down... I'm staring down the barrel, and I know that we are all fucked. But that's okay. Okay, we can now myth. Why do women have annoying screams when something happens? Please explain. That's just how our voices are, okay? Let's go over to the other screen. Bloop, bloop, bloop. A lot of our vision is extrapolation. That makes sense. But the one in front of the gun loves forever. What does that mean? 74 megapixels. I'm staring down the barrel of my own doom. Just dreading stuff, that's all. They're having fireworks outside, so you get angry and wander over to beat them and kill whatever caused the scream. Yeah, you know what? The reason women's screams are like that is probably because it's the most shrill sound possible to get the most attention possible. Otherwise, why scream at all? Why not just get an air horn? Obviously, it has to break through the noise of daily life. Missile! 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 Fuck. What mythology are we covering today? We are starting Norse Germanic. We will go into Slav. Probably not today if I had to wager a guess. If I had to guess, I would say that we probably won't get to Slav today, but because we have to start with Norse Germanic. I'm sorry, we must. Is that why they use feminine voices in some planes? I think women's voices are generally more calming, not because they break through monotony. Though, if you have noticed, and I notice this because I have a condition that is retarded, if you have ever noticed, a lot of women's voices are generally slightly more nasally, and if I can use this word to describe it, I would say that a lot of women's voices are sharper, and they kind of cut through rabble. You know, like if you ever hear like the kind of cafe sound. You ever hear cafe sounds? Here. They're more shrill for sure. Men's voices, especially if they're lower and a bit more rumbly, they can kind of blend in with regular daily noise. And so, yeah, I think a woman's voice, one, suggests that you should be more calm because women are generally kind of calming, or that's the general perceived role, so you believe it. And the other thing is that, yes, they are slightly higher, so they are above the... If you ever look at a sound chart, I guess, I'm sure there's some sort of like chart of noise decibel levels. And I would say men are way lower, so they kind of blend into general wind noise, whatever. And women are slightly above that. Actually makes sense. I have to repeat myself when my voice is deeper because people can't hear me. That's just your wishful thinking. No. Let me find you a chart if you don't believe me. Men versus female average decibel. It's not decibels. It's not decibels. I think it's hertz. It's not decibels. Wait. I think, is it frequency? Is it the frequencies in it? What is the word? I'm not an audio engineer or anything. Let me open like a track or something so I can open up the open up the EQ. Okay, if I open up the EQ, wait. If I open up an equalizer, it is the hertz. It's the frequency in hertz. Okay, it's the frequency in hertz of the actual voices. Average frequencies. Here's a chart. Here's a chart of male versus female average frequency. Hey, Patrick Star! Whoa! An audible V today! Here's an average chart of male versus female speakers. You can see that male average frequency is starts at around 70 and goes to about 150 or so. This is average. And then if I can find like an average white noise frequency. Average white noise frequency is in hertz. Or if I could just find like an answer. White noise exists around 20 to 20,000. I guess it just starts a little bit lower. The second bump for men are the ones. How do I just find this? Average frequency of daily noise in hertz? Okay, so common noise levels. Here we go. Common noise levels. I'll just screenshot it. I'll screenshot it. So women seem to range from 180 to about 300, right? And then the common noise level based on this list, I think it's this one. Between homework, recreation things, they only really range from about 50 to, at the loudest, 189, but that's kind of an outlier, right? So day to day, you wouldn't really expect past 100. That is pretty much exactly where men peak. Men peak at about 130, and the range for this is about 50 to... No, this is decibels. This isn't frequencies. I need frequencies, not decibels. I need decibels. That's decibels. Is there a frequency chart? I need a frequency chart. That's power. I know. No. That's a bad chart. I need to find a... In hertz. I was gonna mention the chart was off. It's hard to find. It's kind of hard to find. They're just pitch freak. No. Might have to go to like a noise, like a hearing loss chart. Ambient speaking noise frequency. But it's not ambient speaking noise. It's like ambient noise frequency in hertz. This is so hard to find. Why is it so difficult? They're only giving decibels. One of the reasons wolves like women more as handlers is because soft voice. It's not soft voice. I don't know how to explain this. Oh, here's one. This is on... I don't trust Facebook charts, though. Are you playing RE9? No. Everyone's playing it, so I don't think you need me. This isn't very good either. Testosterone is a hell of a hormone. It's so hard to prove what I'm trying to say. But it makes sense, no? Oh, maybe this? Hey! Huh. What are you trying to say? I'm trying to say that the average daily rumble of life is probably close to where men's voices are in frequency. And so, like, the sound that you get just day to day, like whatever sounds that you might hear, will almost always overlap a man's voice unless they're speaking louder than it in decibels. That's why women's voices sometimes cut through the noise better. Is all I'm trying to say. Okay, Anne, I have to pitch my voice higher to be heard, so having a pitched voice can be heard easier. That's not true. I'm trying to prove it, and I'm having a very hard time. I'm having a very hard time proving it, and I can't find the graphs that I need. If you're going for what is most noticeable, most people hear... For most people, 520 hertz low frequency square waves are most likely to wake people up from sleep. They did a lot of testing about this for fire safety. Trying looking up human hearing sensitivity chart. I don't think that's it. I'm trying to back up what I feel like I know to be true based on my own observations. But I'm not really seeing. You want to prove it? You have to select only sounds from nature, not street sounds. No, it has to include street sounds. It has to. It must include street sounds. I don't know how to explain it. I know the study you're talking about. No clue what study it was, though. I'm sure there's been studies done on it. It's something that I notice personally more because I see things, but also I'm sure it is. You're absolutely saying it is in relation to city life then. It's everything. It's like wind too. Like if your voice is lower, it'll get lost in like a gust of wind, right? If my voice is higher, you're probably more likely to hear me. You'll get covered by decibels. But there's relation to decibels and frequency. It's different. I get what you're trying to say. Whatever. I tried my best. I can't really find it. Very frustrating. Just prompt ChatGPT to take your side and be done. We can be done with it. No, I want like proof. I don't think I'm crazy. I can see it. I can see. How can it be wrong? Why are my eyes? Finding data that confirms your theory is a bad habit. You should gather data first, then build your theory about it. I can see it with my eyes. I can see it. That's why. I'm trying to prove something that I know. You hallucinated it, most likely. That's yeah, it's kind of a hallucination. Problem is ambient public noise is measured in decibels. You're not gonna find a frequency chart for it. I know. I'm sure if you found a... I do this a lot. I have a vocal pitch monitor. I don't think this works. If you recorded ambient noise in a building, like let's say you went to like a workplace and you recorded...
You have it backwards. I get what you are trying to say, but women's voices are more in the middle range and generally blend in more compared to men. Except for the panic frequency across most species, which is a high pitch that women hit better than men.
I find that sometimes men's voices get lost in the noise, and women's voices generally don't. It's a combination of... I don't know. Are you sure? I don't think so. Men are just quieter? No, men's voices are more rumbly. It's like when you score clay so you can connect it to another piece of clay. It's because of a woman's voice is usually more of like it has more like... It's usually smoother. and it I don't know how to explain it. I can't explain. I don't know how to explain it. It's just what it is. Like, in general, women's voices are a bit smoother, so they're almost like more direct. And men's voices, like, it's got so much more texture to it in general. So it's like when you score clay, right? And you take another piece of clay and you score that clay too, and you connect the two. And you want those two to, and you want as many pieces of clay to touch.
Are you sure you aren't just a misandrist?
I'm not a misandrist. This is observable. You know what I mean? Your perception does not equal reality. And so, okay, the thing is, because average sounds in daily life are textured, so what happens when you take another textured object and layer it onto another textured object? It blends in more. But a woman's voice is generally smoother because it's just a voice, it's just how it is. Sure, some women can be outliers, but whatever. A lot of women's voices are a little, usually they trend more nasally, they trend a little bit higher.
Patrick
and so it becomes
started
a more
$5. I can vouch
thing.
on this. Lumi, you're correct. Men's voices do tend to blur with background noise while women's voices are heard more clearly.
I'm just trying to
I
explain
learned
why.
about it when programming the collision avoidance system on the A10, which uses a female voice for warnings.
Oh my god, I made him donate. Thank you, Patrick Star. It is. It is. I think you can hear women's voices better than you can with men's because what would you even call the texture of a voice? What would you call that? I don't know. I don't know what that is. But it's there. The tone? The timbre. Okay, then we're looking at timbre. We're not even looking at frequencies. The timbre of a man's voice makes it blend in easier to me. Chat senses weakness. They won't agree with you, boss. It's the timbre then. Okay, timbre. I agree. I can't hear a single person's voice from chat, but I can hear Lumi non-stop. Yeah. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? It's the contrast.
Happy 5 months.
Thank you, Patrick Star.
Thanks for all the streams and thanks for being my favorite yapper.
I'm the yapper. Thank you, Indie Man 500. Okay, but it makes sense, right? Had to break my donation fast. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You could have added me too. Thank you. Took way too long to say something so simple. Ah, it's really hard to like define things that you know but cannot. Yeah, it's tough. Thank you, Patrick Star. Classic Lumi issue. I don't speak so good. Lumi doesn't speak so good, okay? Not best orator. I will get better. I don't know too much about sound engineering. Maybe I should learn some so I can explain my nonsense better. Let me speak bad. Please keep talking about voices and their crispness and texture. Funny synesthesia woman. You don't get it! You don't see the things I do. I'm so misunderstood. Okay, we are on Germanic Nars. I forgot she's tying together all mythology and religion. Mythology and non-major religion. Yeah. Mythology and non-major religions, because otherwise it would be people would get too mad. All right. Now I can relax. Oh, what? You didn't like my fucking rants? Whatever. All right, we are off of the Tuatha, and now we are on Germanic Norse. Did I already get this date correct?
Let's just all agree to insult Lumi even if she is right.
As long as you understand what I'm trying to say, I don't mind. He's talking about you being off Celt. I know. At least now, the biggest thing that I have gained from doing the Celt Pantheon, or the Celt cycles, is that I no longer say Celts. Yay! We did it! I'm not saying Celts anymore. Boston ruined me. All right, let's just play the God of War soundtrack. Wait, are there Norse games? Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's gotta be a one, right? Okay. Now the real test, Gaelic or Gaelic? I've heard that Gaelic is Irish and Gaelic is Scottish or something like that. There are no Norse games. God of War made it first, clearly. Alright, so what are the dates on this one? Germanic mythology. origin year. I'm sad there's so few Native American games. Yeah. Alright, so Starton traced to the Nordic Bronze Age about 1500 BCE. So we can make this 1500. And they kind of went up until... When would you say? Just don't spell it Gaelic. French Gauls. Faroese is Norse as well. There's that one lady that makes music in that language. Oh. 1100s maybe? When do you think they kind of died out? They would have continued till Christianization. When was Christianization then? Christianization of... Oh, that's like quite early. Roman conquests of Europe, I guess. Let's check what year in general. 4th century BC, 2nd century AD. Let's go with 200 or
not
so.
Not to belabor the point.
Yes.
When you say here, did you mean understand or literally hear? If you meant literally hear, our ears are tuned for mid-range.
Here.
So men's voices are a rumble, but if you need coherent information and are already listening, women's voices are literally easier for the brain to process meaning. This is going to annoy me otherwise.
Maybe it is understand instead of hear then. Maybe it is. Oh. Wait. Maybe I do mean... Wait. How is that different? Our ears are tuned for mid-range, which means that women's voices would be clearer. No? Isn't that the same thing? Because if our ears are tuned to mid-range, I didn't sneeze. Hear as in be aware of, understand means comprehend the nuances in the data. I think I mean hear. Because if we're tuned to mid-range, then we should hear women's voices. Right? I think I mean hear in general. Hearing. I didn't sneeze. I coughed. I'm sorry. I get very annoyed when people, for some reason, go, oh my god, she sneezed. Tuned for mid-range is done by definition. It is more ambient but more textured. Then I would say that it's hearing, specifically, not understanding. But either way, women's voices are probably still better. Women's voices are better either way. I'm getting very annoyed. Why? Stop! I'm coughing! Then you have it asked
As
backwards?
I am leaving to the night shift soon, I will be swift on important thing that you would likely ignore in all your yap today. There are clear signs that Tyr/Tiwaz was the OG chief Germanic god and presided over justice. Odin/Wotan became chief god later, and he presides over war. Also, Aesir are warlike with signs of Posteralis versus Vanir that have signs of farming in their domains, while some friendly giants of hunting and fishing. Germanic Scoterian in 4th CAD, Norse 9th 11th CAD.
We'll have to hold on to that one. You think I'm backwards? Really? But mid-range, if we hear mid-range better, then wouldn't we hear women better? I'm just saying that we don't hear men as much. That was my whole point. Is that we don't hear men as much as we hear women. What did I get backwards? Can you give me one more sentence on what you mean? Because I want to know. It's something I care about because I fucking have a brain. Men's voices are overpowering, women's are more subtle, that's all. But we're not talking about decibel, we're talking about timbre. But overpowering does not... Overpowering implies volume. Why does this matter? It's a personal vested interest because I have to live it every day. You were arguing that women contrasted to the medium range thing. I guess I meant that medium... No, I said that... I was saying that women contrast to the daily mess of life. I can see where the confusion is. Okay, wait, where's the badge? Let me grab the badge. This is technically a special interest, so I get this one too, just so you know. Sound is a special interest. Women contrast better to whatever else is going on. No? Depends on the scenario. Usually you hear women yapping. Men can get louder than women if they're being annoyed. No, I don't think that's what we're talking about. Start with Ymir anyway. Men's voices make your ears shake. They are noticeable. Women's voices are the same as the background of life in terms of noticeability, but they're also capable of carrying more intelligible information. I can't explain it. No, I think, you know what? I think we're past this. I think we defined it almost entirely as timber, and that's why we dropped it. Okay. We defined it entirely as timber. Then it might be an evolved understanding. Okay, let's say that it is an evolved understanding to specifically listen for shrill sounds or whatever I would define as a female timbre of voice. Because those are the things that we like to hear for, like screeching tires, train tracks. Shrill sounds are things that we pay attention to that are slightly, yeah, baby crying. Okay, so then let's say it's understanding based on timbre. Good? Yes, okay. It is unignorable. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that then. Let's say it's not hearing specifically, but not like a cognizant active understanding, an evolved basic understanding. Is that good? Is that okay? Let's go with that. Just think of the panic frequency, but I don't want chatters to kill themselves. I think the only chatter still on this is you, and everyone else has moved on, actually. I don't think anyone's trying to kill themselves anymore. I think we were okay with it. You're the one who brought it back. Sorry, I didn't listen. There's only one chatter here that cares too much now. It's not everyone. Right, let me see. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and that's why I'm gonna shut up. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna believe what I think because I cannot avoid it. So maybe I have like a slightly skewed understanding, but unfortunately, because of the way I am, I have to just go with it, you know? You're bias confirming? I'm not bias confirming. I just see things, so I can't like deny that I see things. And if that's not like what is generally accepted, then I guess that sucks. I'm just wrong. That's fine. Like I'll just be wrong. I'll just be wrong then. But I can't change what I see. I also have eyes. I don't believe your lying ears. It's my lying brain. It's my lying brain. I can't change it. Vibes-based truth, got it. No, it's not vibes-based. All right, do you see things that don't exist? Yeah, I do. All right, move on, man. Women's voices are unnatural, whatever. Okay, Germanic mythology pantheon. Women's voices carry more information because at higher frequencies which they speak at, it's easier to notice subtle shifts in pitch. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, I'm finding it. Let's go find a chart. I feel like we're arguing for the sake of arguing, and you just want me to be wrong. But I'm just trying to tell you what I see, and that is fine. Man, people always go, oh, synesthesia is so interesting. But then you, like, deny it, so forget it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. I can get this image.
Keep this up and I will Odin myself and use that eternal knowledge to torment you. Drop. IT.
What? It's a personal interest. Oh my god. I have the special interest badge. I'm allowed to do special interests. I'm allowed to do special interests. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. Never ask me about synesthesia ever again. There's no point. There's no point. Because at the end of the day, it's just bullshit. Nobody believes it anyway. Can I copy this image? Chat just likes fighting? I think so. Okay. You must talk about only the stuff chat wants. Let me get it. Wait, let me get in here. Oh, I think this was not cropped. That's why. We can do this instead. I believe you experience it, but not that it's an objective reality. Yeah. Whatever. You're arguing with one person? I don't think so. Alright, let me put this here. This is the evolution. This is a language tree chart. But probably kind of helpful. Just put that. Have to resize this. She experiences it. Doesn't that make it her objective reality? That's what I was saying. I was saying that it doesn't really matter what you guys say, because at the end of the day, I still experience what I experience. And so I'm gonna believe what I see, even if it might be objectively wrong. Because I can't unsee it. I can't unsee what I do. I already said it. I already said it. Oh, you did? What did you say? Let me see. Sorry, I was getting this. In epistemology, there are two things. One is the experience that is real. It happens to you and makes it real. The other is factual, meaning it can be proven by a lot of people. Saying, so yes, what you see is real, but it's not factual. Yeah, I said that. I said it might not be exactly what it is, but it's what I see. So that's. I'm just trying to explain it. And if you guys don't like it, then we'll just regard it as whatever. Let me find a Germanic mythology map. If I could find a map... Oh, this is cool. No. Do we want like an Yggdrasil map, maybe? I think it's interesting. But you don't like my explanations! This might be helpful. Maybe Germanic tribes? Well, we want to know where things are... This is good. This is 508. Oh, this is too late. Maybe, let's see, Germanic tribes 500 BC, because they're vague and bad. I'm not good at speaking. There's a Germanic tribes 500 AD. This one's kind of interesting. This is circa 1000 BC, Bronze Age cultures in Europe. Urnfield culture and splinter groups. This one's kind of good. Let's use this map. Okay. Cool. Right? This is probably the... Bronze Age is probably when most culture was spreading, right? Because we started... it could be earlier than that. Seems like a Gestalt effect. Maybe. Who knows? Well, we have to go before AD, otherwise we're not gonna get actual spread right. Okay. Atlantic Bronze Age isn't Indo-European, by the way. I feel like you included two words in there that I'm not sure how they... I'm not sure how your words relate. Can get some Gregorian chants up in this. That's a little too... Well, those are Christian. I don't know if they count. We're trying to trace back the spread of European myths in general. Gregorian is Christian. Too Christian. Isn't the Indo-European... Is it the Indo-European part that confuses you? Yeah. What did you want? Atlantic Bronze Age? What is Atlantic Bronze Age? I don't know what that is. Atlantic Bronze Age. 13 to 700 BC. What does that mean? You said AD? Doesn't that mean you're Christian? What? Atlantic Bronze Age, pre-Indo-European, Urnfield, Indo-European, Nordic Bronze Age, Indo-European. What? Atlantic Bronze Age dash, pre-Indo-European. Urnfield is Indo-European, Nordic Bronze Age is Indo-European. Oh, you're saying... Okay. You're saying three separate time groupings, correct? I think he's implying that the Atlantic Bronze Age civs were not related to the rest of Europe at this stage.
Kaneko 5 PLS, Kaneko 5 PLS, Kaneko 5 PLS.
I'm pretty confused. What? Wait, I'm confused. It's just a map. The map? This is a map of... I stole this. This is a map from... So the problem is that the Urnfield culture is not what we are looking for? Is that what you're saying? Orange versus blue separation, I think, is the point. Are we saying that we don't want the blue? What is the problem here? What is the problem? Is that this one isn't it? Second monitor content plus map on screen equals callout. I'm so confused. What's the issue? But what was the issue? Everyone is still going on about BC and AD. Why do we give a fuck? I don't know why people have to debate what BC and AD are. I think those things are widely accepted. It's like they found like a slightly more easy to understand and argue topic because they don't understand this one. What? It's not a debate. I'm explaining it to him. Can I get a response on why this map is bad? Can I just know why this map is bad and why we have a problem with this map? Because you said AD and I said Gregorian chants and you said they're too Christian. Well, we're doing Germanic myths. Why would we want a Christian chant? That's Christian. Chat is having a discussion between themselves. So the problem is I'm waiting for chat to also talk to me. Chat needs to also talk to me because they remarked on my map, and now what's the problem with my map? The map is fine. Then why was there a note on it? Urnfield culture. You're focusing on something else. I don't get it. Look at Zolkas' message. I'm trying, but he's being drowned out by all the other shit. Like he's not even here. Germanics were probably descended mostly from Scandinavia. Gotland is Sweden. Nordic Bronze Age is where Germanics are mostly from. I'm merely pointing out who are the people who matter for today. Oh, thank you. That's all we needed. Thank you. The problem was that everyone else was talking a lot and I was waiting for one person to respond, and the only messages I was getting was AD versus BC. And I was so confused. I was like, why the fuck is this going on when I'm asking about this map? Okay, so we specifically don't want the Urnfield culture. We want the Nordic bronze and not... We want the Nordic bronze, not the Atlantic bronze. Okay, so let's... That's fine. Understood. Thank you. Understood. Let me see though. If this is 1000 BC, I mean, we can also take... Let me get rid of this chart. We don't need the language chart then. If I have a note here that says 1000 BC, made the train fly off the damn tracks. Yeah, I didn't know that there were people out there who didn't know what BC was. This is 1000 BC. Can I get a map of... See, spread of Nordic Bronze Age, maybe? Spread of Nordic Bronze Age. Maybe I can find like a 500 BC map. Now, what was about? No matter. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. I'm trying to figure out other stuff out. Germanic tribal world of the provincial Roman period. Maybe this might help. Germanic tribes. This is CE. This one is pre-migration period Germanic tribes. Okay. This is kind of a cool map. Ooh, look at this one. I'll put it on the side so we can look at it better. Ooh. Your comment on many cultures seeming originating in the Bronze Age reminded me of the concept of the Axial Age, which is a stretch in history which we saw several universalizing religions and philosophies appear around the world. Probably around the time people figured out writing. Most likely. Or at least started to spread. This is a cool map. So this is tribes from 50 BC to 300 AD. This actually does cross Christianization. Most important tribes to look at are the Suebi, Teutons, Franks, Visigoths, Ostrogoths, Vandals, and the Cherusci. Even the Romans dealt with most of the Suebi, Vandals, and Teutons. Their opinion of the Germanics was they are warlike and savage in their nature. Can we see them? Do you see them? I didn't know there were so many tribes in here. The Teutons, I would assume... But it also might depend on... They're all on the map. I'm trying to find where they are. Is that Teuton early? Oh, you did? It's gotta be around here, right? Here-ish. Ah! Teuton Noirs. Here. Teutons? Right? Oh, it's right behind chat. Sorry. I'll move it over. Here. Correct? Also the middle? Where? I do not see him. Oh, Suebi. Here's Suebi. Oh. Yeah, I see Suebi. Gothics you can see in north center Poland. Yeah, here. Vandals are east. Vandalic tribes here. Cherusci are East Germany. Cherusci. I think that should be here. It's a cool map. In there somewhere. They migrated southwest. Alright, tribes moved a lot. Like here I see Burgundians almost in Poland, and those guys gave their name to a region in eastern France. Oh, I'm sure. I like the map. Let's keep it. I don't know. I'll make it really small over there. Seems like a shame. But I will. Put that here. Good map. Yeah. I love a good map. This is a cool map. Where did you find it? I found this on Wikipedia. On the list of early Germanic peoples page. If you look up list of early Germanic peoples on Wikipedia, you can find this map. There's some other cool maps in here that are kind of interesting. There's like there's a migration map of the Suebi moving to Portugal too. Here, there's the Suebi 1st century BC moving there. That's another cool map. After the fall of Western Rome, a lot of Germanic tribes moved into former Roman lands and messed up the map badly. Oh, cool. There's a lot of migration maps. Here's one. This is 500 CE, so it's a little later, but this is people moving into the Britain. Depends on which time period. Yeah, we're gonna start in like maybe 1000 BC, but it's still cool. Iron Age Germanic migrations related to fall of Roman Hunnic arrival. We ended with the Kingdom of Suebi in northwest Iberia, mostly Galicia, and bit of Portugal. Kingdom of Vandals in North Africa, Visigoths in majority of Iberia, Ostrogoths in what is now Italy, later conquered by Longobards who moved west due to Avar raids. Wow, that's a lot of words. That's a lot of words, man. Is this your special interest? Is this your special interest? Germanic stuff? You fought the Goths in Spain during the Tariq ibn Ziyad AoE 2 campaign. Yeah. It is? Sound travels by vibrating atoms in the air. Women speak at higher pitches than men, meaning higher frequencies, which makes it easier to excite atoms, as a result reducing attenuation of the sounds produced by women, which is why shrill voices are perceived better. Volume might affect this, but at the same sound amplitude, higher frequency sounds pierce through the air easier and degrade less. It's degradation! Oh! Thank you! So what I'm seeing isn't crazy. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Attenuation! Damn, she was right about the textures. Women are spikier. It's attenuation! Ah! Yay! Thank you! No one said it was crazy. I felt crazy. That's all that matters. Alright, do we have a name for the Germanic pantheon? This time we can actually do gods, yes? Does the Germanic mythology pantheon name? Do they have a pantheon name or anything like that? We can't control your feelings. No, you can't. Is there a name? Not really. It's also why it's more painful to hear women speak for higher durations. Okay. We're done on the sound. We're done. We're moving off of sound. We don't need to hear it anymore. We have proven that I'm not crazy. I'm just bad at talking, which we already knew, so it shouldn't even be that crazy to hear it. We've known this. I found a thing. I will save this for later. I think we should loop it a couple more times. But that's cool, though. Thank you. Okay, let's look at that later. I don't know what this personal one is, but... personal? Maybe we'll just say, like, main... Oh, okay. Okay. Main? Okay. So tier is not at the top? Now? Can I get a tree? Dramatic deities... Tree? You can separate them by Giants, Aesir, Vanir if you want. Here's a chart. Norse and Germanic. Oh, I suppose so. There's a lot of trees on these. Whoa. Wotan. I know. They're kind of messy. But do we really want him at the top? Or it could be Ymir. Ymir might be at the top. Can I find a really big image of this? It might be Ymir at the top. What do you think? Ymir is at the top? Okay, so yeah, we actually could separate. I don't know if we need to separate him. You know what? Let's separate it. Let's go Giants. We'll go Giants first then. Giants followed by... Yeah, we'll do Aesir and Vanir then. Aesir. Not Siri! Damn it. Vanir? Okay, so we'll put Tyr away here, maybe. And... it doesn't want to center the way I wanted to. Oh, it's because I locked the layer. Ymir. Ymir in the space cow. Ymir. So can we? Does Ymir? Do we start in Scandinavia and come down? We do, right? So this was one group before. At some point, it just split off into more Norse, and then Germanic. But that's mostly in a naming sense. But we can kind of assume that they were both Nordic to start. So we'll start with Nordic. Then it's Norse German, not Germanic Norse. Right? It would be Norse Germanic. With Norse in front. We start in Denmark, then come down. Okay, Ymir. Primordial hermaphroditic Jotun born from the merging of fire and ice. Okay. Very complicated. And us trying to put it all together. All of this has been very complicated, man. Do we even know Bronze Age Germanic myths? Maybe we should only have records of them from the Romans. Unfortunately, Romans, I think, are pretty good at getting down histories. And they may be a little biased, but they're probably not as biased as some other things. I think the Romans were pretty good about records. I trust Roman records. They like to know things. It's a lot biased. Really? They change God's names to their own? Okay, and? But we have the original names.
Kaneko 5 hands.
We have the original names too. Just because they changed the names. Like, sure, but we have the original ones. Being vindicated on Carthage after years of archaeologists is just another example. They were very biased, but not necessarily inaccurate. I think they were not... Yeah. Yeah, we're doing Nordics today. Romans did well handling whatever the Greeks gave them. I think they were good at writing things down, and maybe they changed the names and did some equivalencies, but the records are still there, is all I'm saying. Sure, maybe at some point they changed it. But they still recorded. You know the Prose Edda? I have it open, actually. I have the Prose Edda right now. But I don't want to read the entire thing. It is a little long. Gonna be a lot of bad information today. I think it should be fine. Biased, but they noted the bias. It was like, hey, we adopted these gods, and here's the names, but it comes from bumfuck buck water place at this time. Yeah, exactly. So Ymir is ancestor of all Jotnar, the giants. Good old Snorri did some good writing. Snorri. Rome didn't meet any Germanic tribes as far back as 1500 BC. I'm sure there are poems and things recorded. Ymir becomes a world. Okay. Should we just go straight into the bottom part then? God, the Irish stuff was so annoying. I'm sorry, Beastie. It was so messy. Alright. Is there just one category of myths for this main myths? I think it was more like they named their gods this, but the barbaric people just misnamed them. They meant our equivalent. Oh, you know what? That's really smart, Rance. Yeah. Alright, just one then. Ymir becomes the world. That's not what they did. Oh. What did they do? Cool. Let's find the Ymir story. Ymir becomes the world story. Nordic myth is pretty straightforward start to finish. Thank God. Okay, so Ymir... Can I get a summary, maybe? Beginning of the Völuspá is the Ymir story. Ymir... Ooh. Ymir was born when fire from Muspelheim and ice from Niflheim... Oh, I should do the things. Okay, let's get the world tree. Yggdrasil map. Let me get the world tree in the least gay way possible. And preferably not from Facebook. Kind of hard to find. It's like surprisingly difficult to find. Maybe this one. Maybe this. No. You know what? This one. Where's the frost giant? His mind becomes a sky is bone. Okay, thank you. 1 second. Let me find this stupid picture so I don't get confused later. It's so annoying. Is there a good chart of this? Fuck. Chat, do you think that the root worlds... Do you think Yggdrasil is like a straight up line where no world is in parallel with another? Or is it like kind of loosely grouped? The world trees were cut down and now have become mountains. Chat, in your understanding of the world tree, is it a straight line? Or is it more like things kind of exist? They're intertwined. Okay. Okay then. I don't think I... Okay, then we'll go with this. It's extra dimensional. Oh! We'll go with this then. Does this look about right? We have Asgard at the top and these two at the bottom. Yes, it's non-Euclidean space. It's a world tree, not a world streetlight. Okay, we'll go with this then. So it's kind of messy in the middle. Okay. Random question: have you listened to Danheim and Glitter Ymir? It's pretty nice. Yeah, Danheim was in a game we played too. Very cool. I would play them today, but we risk copyright infringement, which is very frustrating, and I don't want to deal with. Unfortunately, it is copyrighted. Probably. Okay. So for Ymir, Ymir was born, let me just make it right. Ymir was born when fire from Muspelheim and ice from Niflheim met in the abyss of Ginnungagap. Ymir suckled on the cow Audhamlach. Good? It's just history, you don't have to believe it. Yeah. Several other giants were conceived asexually in Ymir's body and sprang from his legs and the sweat from his armpits. Good? Yeah? Do we need to know that much more about him? I can read the Poetic Edda. There was in times of old where Ymir dwelt, nor sand nor sea, nor gelid waves, earth existed not, nor heaven above. 'Twas a chaotic chasm, and grass nowhere. Of old was the age when Ymir lived, sea nor cool waves nor sand. Oh, these are different translations. Okay, I don't have to read both. There is not much about Ymir other than how he died and what happened to him after his death, but it's still fun. Okay. Then went all powers to their judgmental seats, the all holy gods, and thereon held council who should of the dwarfs race create from the sea giant's blood and livid bones. From Ymir's flesh the earth was formed, from his bones the hills, the heaven, from the skull of the ice-cold giant, and from his blood the sea. Of his flesh the earth created, of his blood the sea, the bones, the hills, his hair, trees, and plants, the skull, heaven, and his brows the gentle powers formed Midgard for the sons of men, but of his brain the heavy clouds all are created. That's what it is. I'm consulting primary sources. Several giants were conceived within Ymir and burst out through their legs and armpits. Ymir is a hermaphrodite, apparently. Ymir is Ymir. Ymir is not he or she. Ymir is a hermaphrodite, so it's a they. Yeah. And then the cow, Audhamla, created a being named Buri, the first of the Aesir. Yeah? Oh, Aesir. Buri had a son named Bor, who mated with Bestla, descendants of Ymir, and produced Odin and his two brothers. It's literally the Danheim song that was used as Tainted Grail's main theme. We should just listen to it. Really end of it. Okay, fine, I'll listen to it! Fine! Danheim Ymir. Fine! I'll play it! Okay, well, this part's gonna be quiet then. You know, sometimes we don't get fully copyright taken, so it might be okay. Okay, so then I think the Aesir come together and decide what to do with Ymir's body. Is Ymir dead now? Here, Is Ymir dead? How did Ymir die? He died. He's killed. Norse mythology. Odin kills him. Oh, wow. Okay. Odin and his brothers here. I'll let the song play. Kill Ymir and create the universe. Okay. Yeah. See from blood, mountains from bone, trees. the skull, I'd say. Okay, great. Very good game. It was pretty good. Okay, so this is Ymir. Is there anything else to know about Ymir here? What language is this in? Danish. Oh, this is Danheim, not Halo. Norse. Old Norse. Who? Alright. It is a bit like Zeus, I guess. You know what? We can draw a line there if we wanted to. Let me draw a schizo line. It is a little bit like... I'll leave the schizo lines for later because this might move actually. Okay. So Ymir, picture, Norse mythology, polytheistic divine urge to commit patrideicide. This is a kind of cool picture, I guess. I wish I knew what they were saying. Okay. The first giant. Okay, so Ymir produced a bunch of stuff. Notably Uri? Uri? Uri is what? The divinity is father of all the gods. Oh, okay. No, Buri was created by the cow. Oh, we don't know. Okay, do we know specifically Ymir's progeny? In Norse mythology? This is Danheim. Yeah, Looney's got it. Okay, Ymir's progeny are through the Gelmir, Bergelmir, some unnamed giants, Bestla, and the dwarves. Maybe. Buri wasn't, yeah, freed from the salt. Freed a being named Buri from her salt lick, which doesn't make any sense. Oh, we're just going all into fucking Danheim. I really don't know about the Danheim soundtrack. Like, it might be copyrighted. It is very good, but I'm not sure if we can listen to it in its entirety. We can listen to Tainted Grail, though. I'm sorry, we cannot put on all of Danheim. Okay, so Buri is the father of the gods, I guess. So this is in a separate line here. Buri, father of the gods. Capital G or lowercase g? Lowercase g? Grade 4 gym. Oh, I can see that. This is a really great art. I like it. Okay. That. Got its own website for its music. Tainted Grail does. I think it was made with so much care. I don't know if I should go back and finish because we do have a lot, but it was a pretty good one. There's Buri. Let me also get the cow.
Oh hell yeah, the lemon has the charts out.
I got the charts out. Aud Hamla, I think was her name. Hamla. Aud Hamla. Hamla. Yeah, that's the cow. Okay. Cow. It got updated a lot. Is it worth playing? If I recall, you didn't get off the tutorial island. Is it worth playing now? Should we do it? Gingagap, Niflheim, Muspelheim, Fire, Ice, Drops, Fall, Ymir, Jotun creates the Aesir. Ooh! Primordial Cow! It's good, I liked it. It's that good? How would you... Well, how would you rate it versus... Is absolutely a good play? Really? It was a bit buggy after launch. It was very buggy when I played it, if I remember correctly. Like, I remember, like, at launch, when we played it, it was a little janky. But I think the story was really good. But the gameplay at the time was a little jank. Did it get better? I enjoyed it. How many of you guys played it after I played it? Integral has a DLC with Cthulhu. Interesting. Let me see if I can find... Oh, can I... Let me write this D out. Okay. I 100%ed the base game. Really? Is it fundamentally different from when I played it? Yeah, is it different from when I played it? I didn't get too far in. I wonder what the problem with it was. I think to me, maybe it was not super polished at the time. They fixed the problems at launch. I hear it kind of drags near the end story-wise. Dark Souls combat first person. I think it was just janky. Alright, there's the Primordial Cow. Technically, he should be on this side then. Like that. Did you get the cheese spell? I did not play that. The beginning is the hardest part. Really? I beat it before the patches. How would you compare it to like a Souls game? Or like how obvious is this story? Do they lean really heavily on story, or is it mostly like world stuff? Mid-game gets super easy. How much story is good? Is it present or is it light-handed? Like, I would say Souls is very light on story, heavy on gameplay. Whereas like New Vegas or something is heavy story, light gameplay. How are we on the story versus gameplay thing? Story is the best part, really? Present. Very present. Oh. Much more heavy story? Okay. If it's heavy story, maybe we could play it. I'm like kind of no longer playing games for gameplay. At this point, we're playing games for story. So if it's very present, then maybe it's worth revisiting just to see. Okay, so he was freed from the salt lick. Move them to the left. I'm not sure if you'd enjoy it, but the setting's really good. It took me a while to get here, but we are here now, and that's what matters. How was New Vegas light on gameplay? The gameplay was okay. I mean, it was good, but it was not the focal point of the series. Had a lot of suffering games. Sometimes you just want to enjoy plot. I want to enjoy plot. Okay, so Buri produces Burr, right? Burr or Boar. Boar Norse was not gameplay focused. True. Well, I mean, it had good, decent gameplay. It just was way stronger in story. If there was a sliding scale between full narrative and full gameplay, it would be way more on the narrative side. Those conversations which were the best part. Yeah. What about Fear, Trepping, and Max Payne? Max Payne is a story game. Fear and Trepping... Oh, Fear is a story game. Trepping is a gameplay game. Oh, the story's good too. Boar. Okay. That's all we get for him, I guess. Otherwise, we get the modernized... I really don't like those modern pictures that people use. They always look so ugly. Okay, so from Ymir, we get Bestla. I prefer these pictures. Yeah. You know when people make like the super masculine like Norse god thing with the huge beard? I never liked those. It looks better when it's a little ugly. Too modernized. Or if the lady's like super sexy. Maybe this one's kind of sexy, but it's not like super sexy. So maybe that's fine. Go with this. Best. It's a little stylized. Not the worst, I guess. Okay. So that's what you find sexy. No. Vespa? And she is... She's a Jotun. I think she just exists. Man, the music in this game is so cool. We should actually just play it again. Just for the music. Wife 2. 4. Oh. Okay, many Norse women just exist. Actually, I think the Norse were pretty good about women. Like women had a way better role in Norse mythology than in some other things. But maybe some of the early ones just are around. In the Greek tree, though, we had a lot of this shit. Where the wife was just there. Maybe this one will be better. They were they were relatively egalitarian. Okay, so from Buri came Bor. I'm just gonna move it up because I feel like we're gonna need more space. The women were prizes. I don't know if prize was the word. To be fair, in Norse culture, female could be jarl or have noble status or even be allowed to raid with women. Yeah. Very cool. Okay, so then at this line, Buri makes this. It has to be from below, or else it doesn't make sense in the family tree. So there. So he makes Bor, and he marries Vesna. And then from there we get Odin. Oh, so Odin... This is actually Aesir, and this... Ooh. He's actually Aesir. So, you know what? The way we should do this is... All of these three should move. Okay. Let's do that. Ooh. Buri, Bor, and Bor's sons are Aesir. So then we should shorten this section. And then put these over here. Okay, so now we can have it. So Buri comes from the cow. Buri is from the cow. Bor is from Buri. I don't know where Tyr goes. We will find him a place later. Vanir goes down here. Odin is below. Oh, what did I do? I see. Bor's also Swedishish for should. Okay. Great. Then that goes like this. Okay, that's how the line should go then. That. Oh. Okay. Can I line this up better? It's bothering me. I hate it! Okay, better. Okay, so that is how that's gonna go. Buri is pronounced Bor with a rolling R. Bor. I'm rolling my R's! I'm rolling them! I'm rolling them! It's happening! 1 pixel off. Ah! It's awful! Does Buri have a wife? Does Buri get a wife, or he just produces Bor somehow from his balls? Can't really shit. No, I'm doing it! No, I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. Does Buri have a wife? Buri? No, he doesn't have a wife. Okay, whatever. Okay, Bor is... Just a guy, I guess. Great. And then we get Odin. That's it. Nice. Since a lot of its lost boar's birth is not described. Oh, this is the lost part. Okay, well at least we have this. And then this. Why is this line so fat? This line is not like the other lines. This line is fatter. What the fuck? It's too fat. Okay, it has to be 0.5 line weight, not... A lot of creation myth is very broad strokes. Got it. Okay, so then we get Odin. Or Woden. Odin. Okay. Here's Odin and his two brothers. Vili and Vey, right? Wait, I think it's Vili? Vili. Yeah, Vili. You never hear about the other two, do you? Huh. Okay, so then we get Odin. Where did they go? Where did they go? Vili? They are just a divine trinity. Do we even know if they are... Are these recorded in the original? They are recorded in the original. Where did they go? They just hang out? Can't remember. That's so sad. They just kind of exist for a little bit to help him with stuff, and that's it? And they never do anything ever again? Another divine trinity. Yeah, is this... Well, it's not really the same kind of divine trinity. It's less of a triangle, more of a flat circle. I don't know. Alright. Odin. Can I even say that he's the father of the gods if Buri is technically the father of the gods? Billy gives will. Oh. We'll just use the same picture for all three. Or for the two at least. Hoynir and Lodur. Okay. Well, whatever name they have, they don't seem to matter after a while. Very unfortunate. Okay. So they just kind of are. They created man and woman from oak and ash. Odin is shamanic old warrior, wanderer chief god. Thank you. I didn't know that. What would you give him as like a little, as a descriptor? What would you describe him as? He is like the Allfather? I guess so. We'll call him the Allfather then. Gotta get a good picture for Odin. That's not like too lame. Maybe... Oh, I need his crows. Or his ravens. I need his ravens in it. Father of the Fallen. I need his ravens in it. Otherwise, it's not him. Where's his eye? Where's his missing eye in this picture? There we go. Odin. Yeah, Hukin and Munin. Okay. They have to refer to him. That's have they referred to him in the Poetic Edda as the Allfather or as the Father of the Fallen? Okay, so there's Odin. That's kind of what we got. And then I had a family tree pulled up at some point. Where is it? Here, family tree of Norse deities and giants. Okay, so from... I'm working off of this chart to see. So Odin is here. I guess these are also... these come from Ymir too, because he's a frost giant. What do the ravens do for Odin? They show him the world, their thought and memory, I think. And they fly around and they are his eyes, I guess. Valfather. He is Fallfather, father of the fallen, not father of all. Oh. Father of the fallen. What does that even mean? It's my special interest! Of course I know! people out here thinking I just picked up a random special interest to fucking learn about. This is my special interest. It has been. He gathers souls for Ragnar. Okay, so we have this. Buri Cave produced Bor, and then they had Odin, Vili, and Ve. And then he married a bunch of people. You did? What? It's still my special interest. God damn, man. Just because I don't know everything does not mean it is not my special interest. I thought sound was your special interest. You're allowed to have multiple. Okay, Father of the Fallen. So then, I guess we can pair him up with Frigg most of the time, right? That's his wife. Frigg is his wife. Frigg. You know that because you're reading Wikipedia right now? Everyone knows it. Everyone knows about Hugin and Munun. It's in like every major mythology-based franchise ever. If you've read any sort of fantasy based on myth, then you know what those are. Gotta be friggin' kidding me. Frigg! Wife. Where did she come from? Does she have parents? Where did she come from? It just shows up? They're pretty well known. Yeah, they're like in everything. You forget the illiterate masses. We're assuming an average IQ of 100 in this chat. Origins. Huh. Bold, we have Xander AI here. I'm 120. You have 120 IQ? Why do you know that? Odin Wotan means fury, god of the berserkers, warrior with bearskin as claws. When they fall on the battlefield, they go to Valhalla thanks to Valkyrie that serve Odin, which is why Father of the Fallen. Got it. Thank you. I think someone else explained that a little more succinctly. I don't know where Frigg comes from. She just shows up. I guess. She just shows up. Is it bad that I never took an IQ test? No. You're honestly stupid if you take an IQ test. IQ tests are stupid. Don't take them. Okay, Frigg. She just spawned. I guess she just did. It's still up for scholarly debate. Apparently, she may be derived from Freya, and then the other Freya moved to the Vanir instead of being an Aesir. Who knows? Frigg was a Vanir given peace treaty at the end of the Aesir-Vanir War. What? Is that true? Your parents or school never had them? I've never had an IQ test in school. Allmother or whatever. The names are very similar. Not really. I was given an IQ test when I was a kid. It resulted in me being put in the gifted program. I don't think those are true IQ tests. I don't think that's an IQ test. I think an IQ test has to specifically refer to the ones that determine your IQ in a number. I think gifted student program tests are not IQ tests. They're aptitude tests, which are slightly different. We barely learned about this in school in Norway, so I can't help you. It's okay. I don't know my own mythology either. Only bits and pieces. Okay, so they are married, maybe. They test IQ in school and put you in GATE according to your IQ, at least when I was in school. I have never heard of GATE, so it must be regional. A lot of these things are regional. It depends on where you are and what your program does. Frey and Frigg were originally the same goddess, but later diverged as separate goddesses. Okay. As a kid, how are they even able to identify your IQ? Well, IQ is mostly comprehension. It's not knowledge. So IQ tests are like what is the next shape in the pattern? Or what does this look like from the top if I give you two other views? It's like those kinds of questions. They're not knowledge questions. It's like comprehension. How your brain understands things. So technically you could test but it would be very hard to test a child. That's why you don't do them to kids. Patterns and shape stuff, rotating things in your head. Yeah. I'm waiting for my TTS, but I don't know.
I had to take one when I was 18 for the full army enlistments. Got 134. I don't believe it one bit. I'm mainly smart in some ways. In others I am a ficking retard. Kaneko 5 clown cheer 500.
Damn, crazy. It's hard to test a child also because there's a language component to it and kids can't read. Also, I would say that kids get bored. Because even sometimes when I take like IQ test, I took an IQ test for chat once or something just for fun. And fuck, I was so bored. At a certain point in the IQ test, I just don't try anymore. I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm probably smart enough. You know? You ever do those little logic tests and you're like, yeah. Do I have to keep going? What does this matter? Did you do the autistic test too? No, and the autistic test is a really bad indicator of autism. It's actually really awful. Unless you're like extremely autistic, anyone with like a little bit of masking ability is gonna be able to answer those questions non-autistically. Because you know what you're supposed to do. You could still be autistic, but understand enough or be maybe high intelligence enough to figure out what you're supposed to do. It's a bad test. I remember taking IQ tests as a kid and I would get 130, but as I got older, it slowly went down. I don't think those are IQ tests, guys. I really don't think those are IQ tests. Doesn't make sense. Okay. So then we get, is this true? We can have Hermod Hodbalder. Hermod Hod and Balder? Literally IQ test. I don't know what to tell you. IQ tests are a scam. Children of Odin. We saw Jelly take it. The autism test. Children of Odin. Were we tested differently in previous decades? Oh, okay. I had to do pattern recognition and MCQs to get into uni through the government subsidy program. Aiming the test defeats the point of the test. You have to engage with it honestly for the result to have any worth. But that's the thing. If I know what I'm supposed to do socially, and I do them because I know I'm supposed to do them, then do I answer that I don't want to do them? Like if the question is like, would you rather hang out with your friends or read a book alone? Well then, I'm kind of fine with both. I might prefer one, but I understand that I should also hang out with friends. Either answer works, it just depends on what the purpose is. Am I autistic? I don't know. Not falling for this one, Tice. An autistic person wouldn't know to give a correct answer. That's the thing. I might be on the spectrum, but I'm probably very low on it, right? Because I know what to do anyway. I just don't like to do it. Sure. Like everyone's on, it's a spectrum, so everyone's probably on there a little bit. You might have autistic traits, but you might not be autistic. You have to be really, really autistic to score autistic on that test, is all I'm saying. I don't have friends, so I choose the latter. Okay, his sons are less autist, yet more autist chart. Well, you're not helping me! Sons of Odin are... If someone autistic takes an autism test, why would they lie to themselves on the test? Well, it depends on the intention versus the actual actions, right? It depends. I think last time we took it, I said that the definitions or the parameters of the test were poorly defined. And then after finishing the test, one of the people that wrote the test literally said, yeah, the parameters of this test aren't very well defined. And I was like, yeah, exactly. Stupid. Anyway, I'm just trying to find Odin's kids. Because I don't know if I trust this chart. It's probably correct, but it's still good to have a second opinion. Odin's children. Or Baldur, Vidar, and Valley. It seems like there's more. What about Hodder? And Heimdall? and Bragi and Tyr. What about all the other ones? There's so many. How can we only say that it is like 4 people? Are we still in the Aesir? We're not in the Vanir yet? Let's make this shorter for moving reasons. Heimdall and Tyr are not from Odin. Okay. So he only has 4 kids? 4 sons? Or 4 children? And we're still... Oh, I gotta move this down. Okay. Need a second opinion. I feel like it's kind of messy. I'm not sure where they go. Okay. Well, first things first. There's just so many. 4 gods: Thor, Balder, Vidar, and Vali explicitly identified as sons of Odin in the Eddic poems, in the Skaldic poems, and in the Snorri's Prose Edda. Okay. But there may also be more. Okay, let's do the main 4. I think Thor is from a different person though. So with Frigg, Thor is born from something else. Frigg produces 3 of them. And that is, I guess, Balder. Is it Vithar? Is the D thingy a TH Alfhamla? Is that a TH letter? I feel like that's a TH letter. Yes, okay. Thor is born from Jord. Okay. I'd have to move these 2 down more. Oh. Move this down so we can include the other wife. The D thing is a T. Okay. Jord means earth. Okay, so then we can have these 3. And these can... Ooh! These can be... Balder... Vithar... Copy it. And... Vali? Good. Thorn, voiceless, F, voiced, dental, fricative. Those words don't mean shit to me. I am not a phonetic understander. Vidar is my favorite Norse god, god of revenge, who kills Fenrir by stepping on his jaw and literally ripping him in half. Ooh. Okay, Balder is what? Balder is apparently very shiny. Vali is not from Frigg either. Really? Are you sure? Oh! Okay, this is from another wife. Okay, Vali can go over there and then we'll put Thor here. Thor. Good. The protagonist of the hit game Too Human, a cyberpunk Norse adventure. What? What does he represent? Does he represent anything? Most of these have representations or something. What is he? He's just kind of golden, no? Thorn F is the TH in the. Thorn is the TH in thorn. F is the TH in the. In phonetics? Okay. I'm still trying to find it. It just means hero, prince, or great man. What does he do? She didn't play Too Human? No. Does he do anything? Does he have any notable powers? Oh, light, purity, joy, beauty, maybe? Can we say light? Light, beauty. They aren't of things. I guess it's incorrect to say that they are of things. They are technically not of things. But he is, like, really great, I guess. Kind of just a great guy. Everyone loves him. Okay. It's Sanguinius! I'm gonna make my first fucked up picture. 1 second. Let me I think he's also blonde, so this one really works out. He's Sanguinius! Perfect. Basically, yes. Yep, there we go. Okay, yay. Maybe a little... No, I want it to be clear that it's a space marine. Okay, he's sanguineous. Okay, Vidar is... He is not even the son of Frigg. He is the son of Odin and the Jotun Grither. Oh my god, he's not even the son of Frigg either. Only Baldur is the son of Frigg. Only this? Wow. Okay, Vithar seems to be... Okay, we'll do a different kind of line. Odin gets around. Yes, he does, doesn't he? Yes, he absolutely does. Okay. It's fine. I can do it. We'll just make a note with the Jotun Gri Der. Wait, I have to copy this thing. Der. Did we go through Loki's bullshit yet, or is it spoilers? Ah, what the fuck? Funny. I don't know if you can say something that happened like 3,000 years ago as a spoiler. I'm not sure if that works. There we go. And he is the god of revenge, kind of. Prophesized vengeance. We'll just write vengeance. Yeah? Vengeance. And then I'll get a picture. Vidar. Norse. So Aerith dies, not count as a spoiler. Who is Aerith? Who is Aerith? I'll use this picture. This is cool. This is some foreshadowing, I guess. Aerith from FF7? Oh. I don't think I'm ever gonna play Final Fantasy, so it doesn't matter to me. Alright, we can see the teeth. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll ever play it. Okay, then we can also have... Thor. And Thor is born to... who? Thor is born to the... I think another Jotun, no? Don't worry, even the Norse gods are covered by fate. Jord. Is it? Jord? The Earth. Oh, okay. And that's a Jotun, right? Jord. Oh, it's got the umlaut on the O. Okay. Jord. Is that Jord? Jord. And it is a Jotun? No. With Jord as in the earth. Not a Jotun. Just the earth. Correct? Okay. We can have this picture. This is on the Wikipedia, which is fine. It's not some weird sexed up version. Stop thirst trapping my boy Thor. He's a himbo. Alright, perfect. Technically is a Jotun since Ymir made the earth. Oh, okay. There we go. Where's the beard? Doesn't he have red hair? Thor. He should have red hair. Isn't he like quite large too? God of War did a lot of these gods like justice, I think. They did a good job on it. He does? Yeah, and he's got a cart of goats. Maybe this one's better. Let's go with this. This is even uglier, but... No, this one looks like a dwarf. It's great. I think that's him slaying the world serpent. Yes. Probably. Yeah, that looks good. The uglier the better, I think, for these. If Baldur is sanguineous, then everyone else must be ugly in comparison. With the Jotun... Jord? Earth? And he is the, skies, no? Thor definitely has like a sort of thunder kind of feeling, right? He is. Thunder, strength. Farmers? You just know he aims for the knees. Thunder. Farmers? Strength. Thunderstorm, strength. Thunderstorm. Isn't thunder synonymous with storms already? Apparently not, because half of the gods that we run into are like, this one is thunder. I'm thinking of you, Indra. Fuck you. I hate the Vedic pantheon so much. This one is thunder, but this one is thunder in storm specifically, and this one is lightning, and this one is winds, and this one is rain. Why can't they just have one? I'm thinking, fuck you, Indra. Still mad. Autism. Fucking so annoying. Okay, Valley is... I like this picture of Valley so much. So much? Oh my god, he's... So Valley is with Rinder, who may be a human princess or a goddess. We're not sure. It's so ugly! I love it! This is from the 17th century Icelandic manuscript. I'm gonna make it bigger, because I love it. It's so good. Okay, with Rinder, who is whatever, with Rinder, goddess or princess. God of death at home. No, that's Hela. Okay, Valley is born for the sole purpose of avenging Balder. Oh, wow. Born for the sole purpose of avenging Balder. That's it. Okay, Jord was an Aesir. I don't know. Well, then where did Jord come from? Okay, Valley is only there to avenge Balder because we love him. We love him and that's it. Okay, great. That's those. It's a she? I can't tell. I can't tell. It's a she? No, it says God, son of. And that's a man. That's a man. That's a man. No, it's a boy. They just had long hair back then. Valley is a son. Valley is a boy. Okay, that's it for those. And now we can also get... So we have Thor. Do we need Thrud and... Oh no, that's with Sif. Do we need... Oh, we still need Tyr. We need Tyr. Tyr comes from Hymir, apparently. Tyr. It says goddess or princess by the photo. Yeah, that's Rindir. I'm talking about. With Rindir, this means with... This is the wives. You're reading it wrong. Valley is a boy, but his mom is either a goddess or a princess. With Tyr, Norse god of war. Tyr is the son of Hymir. I don't know if that matters. Or Tiwaz. Does it matter where he came from? Son of the Jotun Hymir. But I don't know if Hymir matters. Hymir, Norse mythology? That was not immediately clear. Thanks for the correction. It's clear if you see them in context, because clearly one of them is Frigg with the Jotun Grither. Should I put it in red so you can see it? It makes more sense in context. I think I also did that for Zeus maybe, because Zeus is also kind of nasty. Oh, I just did notes here. Yeah. Hymir doesn't really matter. He's just a giant that created. Okay. So then we just go to Tyr. Aesir can be on the side, and he is the justice guy. Yeah? Right? He is justice. This is a Roman depiction, isn't it? Ooh, I don't like that. I don't want this weird Roman depiction. Are there Norse depictions of him? And war god, I think. War? Okay. In some stories, Tyr is Odin's son. In others, son of Jotun, Hymir, not so important. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we'll just stick him in there. Other ones that really matter. In the Aesir. Do we need Thrud? Thrud? Do we need Sif? Thrud? Norse mythology. Whole thing is so fun to look at. I know this was a ton of work, so I appreciate you doing this. I'm having fun. It's pretty cool. Does it matter? Oh, she's a Valkyrie, no? Thrud is one of the Valkyrie. Is she like a big Valkyrie? Are there like main Valkyries or something? Thrud? That's Thor's daughter, I think? Tur. She's mostly just glad there's a comprehensive family tree. Yeah, it's been a long time since I had a family tree. I'm pretty happy today. Real big chunky Valkyrie. I'm just trying to see let's see. Most important Aesir. Why wouldn't you include Thor's wife? Does it matter? Does Sif matter? Besides the fact that he married her? Does Sif do anything? Sif. Aesir. Recently tuned in. Do we get to look at the full thing somewhere once it's ready? Yeah, I will post it on Dropbox as a gigantic PNG for you. The last one was like 12 gigs, so this one might be bigger. Sif is the wife of Thor. Oh, okay, then we should include Sif. 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 Norse mythology. It takes 30 seconds to load in the last one. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Sif is... Okay. Loki should probably be in this category, but he's not Aesir, so I don't know where to put him. Whatever. We'll keep the Roman depiction of him. This one has a lot more text and less pictures than 40k, no? But it's bigger. It does have less pictures, but I think it's bigger. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. I haven't tried exporting. This one actually has a lot of images. I'm just making sure that they are more cropped. If you could count all the pictures, there's a lot of pictures in this. I just cropped them smaller. Here's an Aesir. No. We're talking about Loki. So this is Sif. And she is just the wife of... Oh, she is a goddess associated with the earth. Earth. Wheat? Oh man, if I had a nickel for every blonde goddess associated with fucking wheat, man. It's a miracle the corn god is not blonde too. Okay. No, it's not gonna corrupt the file, it's fine. I pay for Adobe, so I get their bullshit cloud shit too. Okay, corn is New World. True! And it was rainbow corn back then. Okay, so we have Sif. We need Heimdall too. Heimdall? Heimdallerman. Heimdall. Mythology. The corn people didn't know blondes existed. Do you think they could have pictured it, though? Oh, this is from the DLC. Oh, this song is from the DLC part of the game. Apparently. Cool. Rain is golden, so it makes sense. Did you just say kinda makes sense? Heimdall is also something that just shows up. He is another son of Odin. He is also a son of Odin? I don't know. Heimdall. See the speed we're going at? What? Am I too slow? What? I have to put it together and make it look nice. Research takes time, okay? Heimdall? He's the one that calls in Ragnarok, no? The Watchman. Ah! So Heimdall might also be a son of Odin? Is everyone related to Odin? He blows the horn for it. Yeah, okay. You should be able to include Thor's son Magdi and Modi. They are prophesied to survive Ragnarok. Does that matter? So was Valley, but we didn't note anything. We didn't note it. Valley's also supposed to survive. This one is Heimdall. Watcher. Odin isn't called the All-Father for fun. Well, apparently that's a misnomer, and he's actually the Fall-Father, not the All-Father. We were all deceived. And he was never the father of all, ever. Odin is kind of like Zeus. I don't think you have that right. I think Odin... Wait, no, yes, it is. He kind of is. Odin decided he didn't have enough brothers, so he decided his kids wouldn't have the same problem. Alright, so Heimdall is there. And then we got... No. Odin is Zeus. Yep. Okay, so we have Tyr, Heimdall... Do we need Forseti? Forseti? Isn't Tyr also the son of Odin? Maybe. They might be. But I'm not sure. Please just match up! There. Tier 2s. Heimdall had 9 mothers. Yeah. Let me see if I can find another family tree or something. Most important Aesir? Do we get most of the major players? Odin, Thor, Tyr, Balder, Frigg. And then there's a war. I guess that's it. Because Freya is Vanir and so she's not even in this category. Odin, Thor, Frigg. I guess that's it. Freya and Freyr are important, but they're Vanir, they're not Aesir. They don't go in this grouping. Okay, might be it then. Odin is the German Zeus, that they're both leader gods, but the Romans thought Odin was like Hermes because of their involvement with language. Did you know? And I just reread it, so now I fucking remember. No, I'm not gonna say it. That's not. Okay, then we're good with the Aesir. We can go into the Vanir then. Even though I should put Loki here then. We're gonna put Loki here in this bottom corner because he's kind of weird and he doesn't belong with the other ones. Loki and Sigyn. Loki? It's okay. We'll have the story later. Because he's an Aesir. Yes? He does count as Aesir. Tyr was supposed to be a Germanic version of Zeus, Jupiter, but over time the cult of Odin took over and some of Tyr's significance got stolen by Odin. Yes, that was brought up at the beginning. Yeah. But how can Tyr exist before Odin? Or did they change the history? This one's Loki. He's got a jester hat. Yeah. Loki. Trickster. And Loki is married to... I'll just follow this. To Sigyn. You know what Tuesday and Friday are named by these gods? I did know that. Sigyn is the wife that pours the poison out of his tray, I think. Very sad. Poor Sigyn. Wait, is there? After he gets punished and gets stuck in the eternal snake venom thing, she empties the bowl. Why doesn't she just not put the bowl back? I never got that. But okay, so they're over there. And everyone knows that Loki is not really anything. Just a mild case of eternal snake venom. He's like Prometheus, I guess, if Prometheus were mildly evil. Good. Cult of Odin made up a reason why their dude was more important. Oh. Okay, that's it for the Aesir. Then we can go to... I'm so happy we can use the family tree lines again. Finally! Instead of this. Mildly evil. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. Okay, Vanir. Freya does come from Odin, I'm pretty sure. No! Okay, Vanir, Norse mythology. Prometheus just did a social experiment. It was just a social experiment, bro. Vanir. Can I get a tree? Are there ones that matter more? I suppose so. Vanir? They're just like a subcategory. They are still Aesir, but they are a subcategory. There's Njordur, Freya. Oh, I guess that's it. Do we need Bragi? Do we need Bragi? Add Neptune now. What the fuck? Freyr? Njordur? I gotta copy it. Okay, so this guy is the sea. Nice. Oh my god! We get another one of the cool pictures! Oh, love that. Okay, so this one is Njordur. Bragi is not a bad addition. What does Bragi do? I don't know much about Bragi. Yay! Oh, I love when Icelandic people draw pictures. So ugly. Oh, it's amazing. Yay! Bragi is god of poetry, I believe. That's him. Got a bag of wind. Sea. Wind. Loki has 3 monster sons and 1 daughter. We'll get there. And if they're not that important, then it's kind of whatever. You know what? I'm gonna move Sigyn closer, and then we'll add Bragi. Okay. Bragi? Does he show up in any of the stories? Bragi. Oh, he is. Wow. He doesn't really do much, though. You're on Mechanicus music again? What playlist are you using? It's Spotify autoplay. It's just autoplay. I can just play the Andre Janicki playlist, and then that should just give me anything. Okay. Loki mothered Sleipnir. Yeah, the horse. Yes. I don't know if you want... Do we need to have that in there? I can add a picture later. I don't know if it matters right now. So God of War OST. It's okay. This one works for me. Okay, so then we've got the Vanir here. And then Njordur is the father of Freyr and Freya, who are siblings, I think. Freyr. Norse. Get a picture. Freyr is fertility son? Twins. Freyr? Fertility son? Oh. I didn't know that. I thought they were both ice things. Okay. Nice. And he has a pig. They are summer gods. Oh. How did they come from the god of the sea and winds? It doesn't make sense. Freya. He's got a golden boar. Oh. Does Freya have a chariot of cats, perchance? Is that the thing that she does? She's got cats. A what? A cat chariot? Okay. That's cool. Yes. Yep. Cetra clears that chariot. And it's not even close. It's not a competition! It's not a competition whose chariot is cooler, but one of them's got cats! And that's pretty cool to me. She is beauty, sex, and magic. Beauty, sex, magic. 3 interlaced things. Wonderful. Alright. I feel like there's only 3 of these. I don't think there are that many Vanir. It's literally just this guy and his twins. No? Oh. Here. Njordur has pretty feet. It has to do with how it gets his wife. Okay, great. There's nothing else. That's it. List of Vanir. See if I can find them. They're Freya's kids as well, but they're not important. It's like there's only 3 main ones. I don't know if there are that many. There's the husband of Freya. Maybe? No. Hanos, Gersmi, Skirnir, Vanna, who married the king of Sweden, Kvasir, and Gulveig. Actually, I don't know where the Valkyries are. Where do the Valkyries go? You should add Sol and Mani. Sol? Norse mythology? I don't know. I think she is super early. Sol is in the Poetic and Prose Edda, described as the daughter of Mundilfari and the night personified Not, sister of the moon Mani, married to the god Glenr, opening in the clouds. Whoa! Wait, she does exist! Okay, she wasn't in that family tree. Valkyries aren't that important. If you put them in there, why not Magni and Modi? I just want one chief Valkyrie if there is one. If there's like a chief Valkyrie or something, I'd like to have them in there, but otherwise I don't really care too much. Soul. English is a Germanic language. Okay. Okay, we'll just make a tier 3, and then Loki still goes at the bottom because, you know, he's not allowed to have friends. Loki, you still go at the bottom. Nobody likes you. Okay, so now we get Sol, who is the daughter of this guy. I don't know. You didn't change Freya's name? Freya. Okay, thank you. Okay, so then this one is Muntilfari, who doesn't have a picture. But okay, you know what? Actually, let's go with Not instead. They are like children of the night. Not. The personification of the night. In the Poetic Edda, the daughter of a figure by the name of Nurvi, associated with the horse Hrimfaxi. What the fuck? It's in some manuscripts related to Yurd. This is very confusing. Freya and Frigg are different people. Apparently they are. I always thought Freya was a daughter of Odin. Okay, so we'll just put in Not instead. Both had the name Njordur? No. No. Okay, so this one is Not. I think that's how you would say it. Not. Do we have the dwarves made poetry out of Baldur's blood? No, not yet. Night. Okay, so this one had kids. Sol and Mani. Oh, let's just do this. Sol. Yeah. Oh, but this is Germanic. I don't think this is Norse. Oh, no, it is. It's just super proto. Okay, so this one is... It's in the more Germanic side. I feel like you never hear about Sol and Mani. The son. She's from the Nordic Bronze Age. She doesn't really show up in modern Norse mythology at all. They're in the Poetic Edda. They are. Okay. Is Mani a boy? Oh, he is. In Scandinavian languages, is the sun... Actually, I heard that. The sun is female. You know how in a lot of languages the sun is male and the moon is female? Is in German, is the sun female? I think I heard that and I just forgot it for a bit. Oh. There we go. There's Mani. Who is the moon? Hey. Sun is female, moon is male. Oh. Oh. Mon. E. And this is the moon. Okay. Why are they... And they're chased by wolves? Moon Day. Yeah. Okay. Let me get this. Isn't it Der Mond in German? I'm pretty sure that's the... I think Mond is world. I don't think Mond is moon. If my memory is working. Mond is not moon. Okay. This is the midpoint. Sun is God, sun brings life, or is there deeper reasoning? Who knows? Like here. Your memory is wrong. Mond is moon. Well, Welt is world. Really? Oops. Okay, my bad. Okay. Are we missing any other ones? Those don't come up in the main stuff. Wow. Okay. Then do we need dagger too? Oh. What about dagger? The day. Should put Loki's kids in. They are important. Are they important though? French Monde. Oh, French Monde. I am thinking of the French. Hell. Yeah, wait. Hell isn't in here. Isn't that... Is it hell? Hell. Ah. Oh, hell is... Loki's kids will be very important later. Loki's horse son. Okay. She is a child. Do I see a Norse family tree? Yeah, we're building it. She's the daughter of Hel, yes? Of Loki. Loki's children. Norse mythology. Fine. There's Angrboda. This is... Oh, okay. No, it doesn't matter. So there is Hel, Fenrir, and Jormungandr. Okay. Jormungandr. Fine. Nope. One is
Baltics as well get the female sun and male moon. It stems from the pre-Indo-European migration into the region and are a remnant of Thai matriarchate pantheon. Some of the truly old gods in the surroundings of Thai Baltic Sea are of that time.
Yur. I need the O. I can't type it. Yur. Sleipnir. Do we really give a shit about the horse? Sleipnir. Okay. Just type OE instead of O. I like it. It's cool. Okay. Loki's kids. Loki. Okay. O, also U and A. It's the year of the Uma, very important. Fine. All right, let's get... There's also... Yes, Sleipnir, Narfi, and Vali with his wife Sigrid. Oh, Vali might be son of Loki. Okay. Hel. And she is the ruler of the underworld. Yeah. Let's find a really ugly picture of her. The uglier, the better. This one's kind of cool, actually. Let's go with this one. It doesn't look very specific. Oh, this is really good. I like this one. Okay, this one's super ugly. I love it. Okay. You can learn Indo-European archetypes and say Odin is a fucked up mix of Mercury and Aid. Helps you understand all this. No, I don't want that. I don't want the syncretist versions. I want the original versions. That's the whole problem with it, is they all get mixed up. Ruler of the underworld. Yes, she looks great. I like it. Okay, Fenrir. We don't want the mixed up, stupid, rewritten versions. Okay, Fenrir is just a big dog. Pretty much. Pretty much just a big dog. Yep. Average babushka. Pretty cool. Large dog. I think you have a problem that way. Meanings were changing every age. We try to find the truth. We're not trying to find things that... Well, that's why we have schizo lines, don't we? We have schizo lines specifically so we can have the tie-ins. But you have to find the base things first. Otherwise, you're gonna get too confused. Okay, let me get the snake. This is kind of a cool picture. So draw Odin, Mercury, schizo line. We can't draw the lines until we're done because we might move things. Otherwise, they might shift and then I'll have to redraw the line. It's easier to just draw the lines at the end. There's the serpent. And then we'll include the horse just because of the bullshit. Horse. Oh, wait. This is the horse. What the fuck? I don't think Boar gets a picture. No picture for Boar. Okay. Delete Boar's picture. Horse. We'll use this picture for Sleipnir. That makes more sense. Good. Loki was the horse's mom. I know. So many people have said that. It's in the tier of white woman facts. You're telling me white woman facts. Are you a white woman? If not, don't give me white woman facts. Yes, I know. I know that Loki was empregged. I know. Would you like to go watch that fucking gay hockey show next? Go watch the fucking gay hockey show, you white woman. Don't talk to me. Okay. Here. It was TF Preg, actually. What is that? Here. It's not empreg. He was female for a while. Oh, he was trans. Okay. That's like the most common fact that you get when you like look up any sort of North. If you ask people about Norse mythology, the number one things you'll get is like Thor is the guy with the hammer, and the second one is Loki got pregnant with a horse, and that's like the most common thing. Everyone will tell you. It's like asking a girl like, "Oh, give me an animal fact," and she goes, "Orcas are the apex predator." It's the same shit. He turned into a mare as a prank. Horse's dad wasn't Sigyn. Oh, actually, I don't even know if any of these kids are Sigyn's. These are just Loki's kids. Sigyn just kind of exists. She just exists to pour out the poison. Okay. So that's that. Anyone else that we're missing that matters at all, or are we good now? We good now? Performative marriage. I think she loves him. Otherwise, she wouldn't do the poison pouring for the rest of eternity. Right? All the rest are Sigyn's kids? No, apparently they're not. We don't know. Whatever. Most of the monsters are with Angrboda except for Sleipnir. Yeah. Okay, then we might be good here. That might be it. Vanir comes here. Anyone else that matters? Maybe she likes poison. I don't think so. Any other... What about... Do we need Dagger? Dagger? The personification of the day. Angrboda is mother of Fenrir, Hel, and Jormungandr. Okay. How about we do this then? Loki. Angrboda. She's like Echidna. Kind of. I don't know. She's kind of like Echidna. She's a Jotun. Oh, I need the letter. Okay. It's kind of like I mean, yeah, in that sense, she is kind of like Echidna, cuz Echidna was like was a titan too. And she is not really a god. She is a giant. So there's a parallel, I guess. Yeah, we can draw a schizo line to Echidna. I would assume she's this one in the corner. And these are the kids. Because she's watching on... Right? Based on body language, I would assume these three are her children and there are her baby snakes, maybe. Okay. Jotun. Yeah, I think the kid is hell. That makes sense. Okay! Good? Have we gotten most of the family tree now? Looks pretty tall there. Yeah, she looks older. And there's no more Vanir anyway. Is Danheim playing? No. Well, similar to Danheim. Do you need Lord of the Rings Pantheon here on your board just for lulz? No! We're doing real myths! Don't put fantasy things in here. I put too much effort to have it fucking memed on, man. I put too much work into this shit. It's too fucking annoying. No! Can you add small descriptions of Vanir and whatever above it? No, it's on the left. Aesir. Oh my god! Aesir. Shut up. Fine. It's on the left, and it's color-coded. Did you know Ember wants to rewatch Lord of the Rings? Great. Are we done with these? I guess anyone else that comes in, we can just add in the story parts. I did not know that. Good for her. I'm sorry, that's also my sentiment. Good for her. She can wait. Or watch it herself. The pros edit, the ones telling the story is actually Odin, so this is all Aesir propaganda. Oh, really? I guess this is the Odin cult that made him the most important. Okay! Main mythologies. Main Nordic... Now we need a timeline of what happened. Ember moving in on your turf, you can't let that slide. Who cares? It's fine. Main Norse myths. So we have the world created. The world is now created. He is essentially Pangu, so we can draw the line there. Frostriders can go back to Ember and tell her Louis said no. How about this? If Ember wants to organize a watch-along, I'll watch it with her, but I'm not going to organize a watch-along just because Ember wants to watch it now, because we kind of just watched it. We put poor OCBM through 13 hours of streaming, so we're not going to do it now. If she wants to watch it in our watch-along, she can wait. Otherwise, she can sit. What are we killing, Orange? No, we're not. Make him do it again. I don't care that he is 45. He can handle it. How often did his internet shit itself again? Twice or 3 times, maybe? Is there like a log? Actually, I think here's where we start running into issues. Oh no, here we go. Okay, these are not in chronological order. However, there are some well-known stories, I guess. I did my yearly 2 tower naps. The prose Edda is written by Snorri Sturluson, decades after the golden age of Norse mythology, and Snorri is Christian, so he made Baldur into a Christ figure that revives after Ragnarok, just like Jesus, and Loki is the Antichrist that is responsible for Ragnarok. Yeah, we're not gonna go with that. We're not gonna go with that. I think Loki is just... If anything, he's probably like a good personification of nature or something. I'm still on my Green Man thing. And there has to be some sort of Germanic deity that just represents like the chaotic nature of things in general. Green Knight? No, Green Man. Green Man. Green Man is like a pagan guy. It's the wife, a husband of, consort of triple. I don't even know where these come from. We're not touching on neo-paganism, but the neo-pagan triple goddess thing, apparently the consort is some sort of, is the horned god, which I would associate with Loki, because the horned god is usually like a tricky kind of dark thing. And we're not doing Wicca because I think it doesn't have, I don't know, Wicca doesn't really have like it's not a mythos, it's more of like an actual belief set, so I wouldn't really do it. But you can kind of take the horned god from them. That isn't neo-pagan though. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of messy. It's too messy and I don't want to trace. It's too annoying. Green Man isn't a deity. Wicca's like 60 years old or something, incredibly modern. I think what they did is they just took horned gods from everywhere. You know, like it could be the devil or it could be Loki. And then they were just like, that thing has horns. Bad thing. Why horned gods? Horned gods seem to be tricksters in general. You know, paganism is pretty much 19th century reconstructions. If you brought actual Norse people with a time machine, they would be very confused at all this. They tried to recreate Druidism and fucked it up. Oh! I see. Alright. I think we probably have to do some of like the Thor and Loki misadventures. Like Thor and Loki... Thor getting his hammer, Thor getting married, also Baldur's dream and Baldur dying, and then I guess Ragnarok, and then Loki being chained up. Yeah? Like Pan, not satanic at all, it's just a Christian invention. Yeah, like Pan. Neo-pagans, importantly, almost never actually do animal sacrifices. The creation of the first human... Oh, human! Okay, wait, let's do some categories. Well then, can the first human just be in the first grouping? The first human story. How about that? And then we can do... Aesir versus Vanir War. Baldur's death. Yeah, but there's gotta be... So we can have Aesir Vanir War, but then we need... So Baldur's dreams and death. Lorem Ipsum. Lorem Ipsum. Ragnarok. Followed by... Loki's binding. Norse had a blot. Each 7 years they sacrificed those. The way a German from 2,000 years ago would have thought all this stuff would be completely removed from anything we could conceive of. No, why? Can we get how he got the wisdom of runes? Oh, yeah, we should do the eye. Is the eye before or after the war? Odin's wisdom and eye? Odin's runes? Good? Lorem Ipsum Sid to Lore Amit. In Illustrator, it's really nice because when you're making any... Well, I guess in all Adobe. Here, wait. In all of the Adobe, you can just put it in wherever. Lorem Ipsum, Dolor Sid Amit. Consecutur Adipskig Elit. Dolor Sid Amit, I'm watched too. I haven't looked at the full Lorem Ipsum in a while. I only know the Lorem Ipsum now. Wasn't the eye really early? When was the eye? Can I get a timeline of Norse mythology events, maybe? Norse mythology timeline? timeline. Okay. War of the Aesir Vanir. Odin's eye and Mimir. Oh, Mimir's head. Okay, so I think Odin's Mimir's head. We can do that. Odin's eye comes first. You know what? Let's do Odin's runes, Mimir's head, and the eye. Let's put those in one. Do we want Fenrir stuff? Fenrir? Loki was bound for Baldur's Deck until Ragnarok. Oh, so yeah. We probably need Fenrir. Oh, I'm just categorizing these so we don't get lost next time. Fenrir. Thor's journey to Utgard. Thor's wedding. That one I think I don't know. It's kind of whatever, but that's a funny one. I don't think that has any cross relevance. Odin's autoerotic asphyxiation. He does kill himself near the end, but I'm pretty sure that is before Ragnarok or something. Right? Doesn't Odin hang himself near the end? Here's hand. All Loki and Thor's misadventures incredibly important. Are they? Idun and the Golden Apples. Oh! Thor, and Loki. Misadventure. Fenrir swallows Odin. But he also kills himself. No, he hangs himself. He hangs himself for a tree. On a tree for like 3 or 7 days or something. There's a number. And I don't remember what the number is. But he hangs himself up on a tree for some amount of days. 9 days. Okay. Idun and the Golden Apple? You think so? I don't know this one. Upside down, no? I don't think it's upside down. Is it? Alright. Can I put that one in Ragnarok? Is that in a separate category? Fenrir's actions. Fenrir is here. We can just have Ragnarok be one section here. Please tell me Loki and Thor have misadventures like Drake and Josh. They go around messing with things. Or Loki does something and then Thor helps him clean it up. Kind of. Does that look good? This is pretty much what we're doing. Ymir becomes a world. So this one is done. We'll write the human creation, then Aesir vs Vanir War, Rune's head, eye, Fenrir, misadventures, Golden Apple. First of the Poetic Edda is Odin talks to Gulveig and she tells him the beginning and end of the world about his eye. Oh, okay. Good. Why did he hang himself? Yeah, he like killed himself to gain knowledge, and then he knew everything. Or maybe that's in this one. Baldur coming back after Ragnarok. I don't know if that's Christian reconstruction. We're back on syncretism. No syncretisms. No. Christian notes are not allowed in my true only pagan mythology listing. Now that One Piece is in Elbaf, I know a thing or two about Norse mythology. That's probably okay. What about German epic operas? I don't know! Might be good then. What about the squirrel? Oh my god, the squirrel! Squirrel on Yggdrasil. Wait, I must get Ratatosk. I need the squirrel. Wait, the squirrel. Oh, duh. Holy fuck, we almost left out the squirrel. A Nidhogg. Yeah, we need the Nidhogg. Here, Ratatosk. There he is, the squirrel. Ratatosk. Ratatosk. Yeah. The squirrel. That's it. He's just a squirrel. talk about the realms a little bit, maybe. Well, maybe we can put that... Then we'll do it. We'll do it. I'm gonna have to expand this. The realms of Yggdrasil. Yes? He's a messenger squirrel, isn't he? He is a messenger squirrel, and he runs up and down the branches of Yggdrasil. Yay! Okay, Nidhogg. Yggdrasil. Nidhogg is the serpent of the world tree, and Jormungandr is the serpent of the end of the world, and these are different? I always confuse the two. Oh, Nidhogg lives in the roots of the tree and eats them. And Jormungandr lives in the sea and does what? Serpent that poisons the root of the tree. Oh, then what does Jormungandr do? He just kind of is. Nidhogg? Is it Nidhogg? Is there a fancy D on it? Jormungandr wraps around the world. Oh. Okay, it's a dragon. The dragon that poisons the roots of Yggdrasil. Jormungandr is like Leviathan. Then why doesn't Nidhogg cause Ragnarok? I think poisoning the roots of the world tree is way bigger a deal than just wrapping around the world. Big snake! Serpent. Encircle. I can spell encircles the world. It's an element of constant delay. Big dog. Is there anything else I need to say about this? Wolf. Wolf. Horse. Snake. Great. Fenrir kills Odin. I think these are really good descriptors. Loki had 4 children. 1, Hel, she rules the underworld. And the other 3 kids are a big dog, a snake, and a horse. Really big snake. Nidhogg announces Ragnarok by flying over the battlefield. Oh, some weird brothers. The picture for Angrboda is so funny. It's a good picture. That's her with her brothers. There's Jormungandr and Fenrir. And the horse is not here. Because that is not one of... Oh, actually... I have to fix this. This is wrong. So that one goes there. But Loki has Sleipnir with another thing. Yeah. Okay. Also his child, but not like. And then this line is gonna go here. Oh. Let me just fix it so it looks nice. Okay. Happier with that. Good. Average family photo. Why does Odin have so many annoying kids? Odin's kids are pretty normal. If the Norse get big horse and big dog, can we get big Lumi as a treat? Yes, you can have big Lumi because it was about the end of the stream anyway. Okay, this is going so much better than the other ones already, chat. Oh my god, man. Okay, what I'm gonna do is... I think we're gonna have to extend this. Because we just don't have enough room. I think it's gonna have to get extended. We're not gonna have enough room for all the little stories. Just move it over. It's looking so full, though. I love it. Look at that. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11! This is the 11th. Yay! It looks great! This covers all One Piece and Fate lore. This probably covers 99% of myth-based lore. In every story. If you read my stupid chart, you should know everything forever. Pretty much. Are you sure? Yeah, actually. Actually, yeah. I can't wait for you to post this to Reddit and sub Janny to scrub it off in an hour. They might like me more. The Warhammer guys just didn't like me because I was a girl and I had no post history. It's not my fault. They judged me too soon. Whatever, man. Whatever. They were just jealous because I am not a grifter and they are grifters. Low effort deleted. They are just jealous. If you read this right, you can see 20 different god kings killing 20 different chaos serpents. Yeah! It's a shame we didn't do Abrahamic stuff. I mean, we have a short section for Abrahamic stuff. But we could add the snake line in there. Left Marvel out of it, they will hate you more. What? You didn't put a mortgage on your home to buy minis? Sorry, female Redditor is not too fantasy like that. I think they're just jealous. They wish they could chart like me. Alright. This was a good day. I am finally happy again. After suffering through India, the Celts, China, the corn god. Finally! Finally, we have things that make sense again. It has been so long. I miss the Greeks. I never thought I was gonna say that. But today, up until today, I missed the Greeks. Which is crazy. Alright. Yay! What about the chaos that is Africa? No! Not doing it. Alright, let me raid out. Let's raid Rooney! Nitya is also on. And Tenma is also on.
Thank you for telling us about German people.
The Germans. Okay, Rooney is on. I'm gonna raid her because I respect her marathon. Nitya is also playing Resident Evil. I would assume she's a little bit behind. But if you love Nitya, you should watch her anyway because she's super cute. Tenma is on playing God of War. If you want a break from Resident Evil, you can watch Tenma playing God of War. Nina Nin is also on, who I really like, and she is also playing God of War. Oh, sorry, not God of War, Resident Evil. All right, let's read Rooney Rouge. Tomorrow, more BFME 1 Evil Side. Hey, in my poop, I can still see this corn eye even after chewing thoroughly. Corn must be divine. No, corn was a life giver. Ah. Thanks for strumming. Strumming. I'm going to sound like Nitya after all this. I'm suddenly going to tap all of my T's and then say all of my O's as U's. And it's going to be a whole... Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Tomorrow, BFME 1 Evil. Let me see you next time. Bye. Hey.